Oh boy, you guys are for a fun episode today. I'm fired up. I got Drew Madsen, a man that I'm going to beg and plead beats the absolute piss out of John Polverino in the Underworld tournament because I don't want to deal with this guy again. This is my coach. It's bad enough I got to get smacked around at my local events. I can't have my Underworld title shot squashed
I
by
keep
anyone.
forgetting
We
he's your
also got
coach too.
Simple Chuck.
We finally made it here after.
Finally, I had to scroll so far back in my folders here. We're on like set 99. You were like 92.
We
We
played
got two things.
We played at Southern Fried last year, and here we are
Yeah.
at Southern Fried this year. So good timing.
Y'all played like a week or two after Southern Fried for the
Oh,
finals.
Look at Orchestra
True, I
Red.
forgot. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes, give me Orchestra Red.
Then we also have quite possibly the greatest tornado champion of all time. I'd say more than quite possibly. Pretty solidified here.
Yeah.
Robert the Brain Dunn and my personal consigliere, Mr. Brian Wayford Smith. Baby girl, I love you. I can't even hear you right now. I got so much action going on over here. So please and thank you.
I've been literally sick ever since I lost the tornado title. It's
What's
clearly
up?
like
What's on
a
your
part
mind,
of me
bro?
is gone.
He lost a piece of his soul.
Yeah, did you buy a whole getup? Did you get a hat and shorts and clothes? Huh? Cry me a river, man. I didn't see no tornado-themed jumpsuits in your wardrobe when I was sleeping at your house, Brain.
Well, that's just
Yes,
disturbing
baby.
that you were checking my wardrobe. But yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
where
right?
to buy tornado-themed anything, to be honest.
Wow. That's creepy, Steve.
It's fun being tornado themed when it's impossible for tornadoes to happen in Florida. Hurricanes is entirely
Hurricanes are definitely
Yeah.
Let the downloading commence. There we go. Ooh. Val killing it.
Well, Bow's always killing it. That's no question.
We have a very distraught Victoria Joe at the moment. She wants. There was too much information being thrown at me at once. Something about a new Rainbow High doll who's got orange hair and she needs to get it. Who knows?
Malibu Stacy got a new hat.
Yeah.
But it's got a new hat.
And but it's got a new hat.
Simpsons is so is so timeless.
Uh,
We're gonna have a lot of fun on this episode. Schmidt, strap on in.
I am strapped
Because
in.
You might leave me on the stream. I have a lot of stuff to catch
Yeah,
up
I'm gonna
to.
leave. I have to go pick up Junior. I should be back in like 15 minutes, so you should be good.
We were talking about 64-bit Casey and how
Oh,
it gave
boy.
me a small aneurysm before the show.
Oh boy.
And I think a lot of people be in favor of an errata. I had, in my full vindictiveness of getting beat yet again by John Press 1P very publicly, I want to make a spectacle that if your opponent hits that finisher and you reveal 3 stops, they lose the game. So it's like the highest risk of all. And I'm trying to think of how to phrase it or if I'm being too petty here. But if your opponent hits a finish and rolled a finish roll and you got 0 breakout rolls this turn, you win the game via pinfall. I feel like that would be so awesome.
I was joking around last night, and I had Zach in the room. I was like, "Yeah, it's a spectacle that says if your opponent reduces your breakout rolls to 1 or lower, you win the game via pinfall." And Zach, who's been spamming Rising Sun again, is like, "Hey."
Yeah. And Rising Sun, he won our locals because Wolverino was a good enough human being to not ruin my life and
That doesn't
turn
sound
it
right.
into a bigger fight.
Yeah.
I'll tell you,
Yeah.
I will be very honest. John Polverino, outside of the competitive nature of any sort of game, is one of the best, nicest people around. As long as you're not affecting his wallet in any sort of increment of cents or dollars, he's an amazing friend.
Wow.
He's an amazing human being. That was on full display this weekend when I was on a tirade, which again,
It's like I have no problem talking to John. When it's press 1P, it's like he's the snake. Like,
He's
he is the snake of the era. I literally cannot trust him.
Anika saying a spectacle that works from having too many stops in your hand. Do they all come pre-signed by Matt Haas?
there we go, baby. Matt Haas will be here shortly. Very
What?
proud of. He's
Wait.
getting closer
not
and
on
closer
stream.
to his
Thank
No,
God.
I was about to
time.
say. Wait a second.
The
You pull up
errata for Casey.
All right, what's the power on Amos?
Oh, all right. I got you. Hold on.
I
Power
said
8,
Yep.
technique 7,
Yeah.
Agility 5. Strike 9. Submission 10. Grapple 6.
All right. So Schmidt, I
Yeah.
see you're about to, do the thing where stuff comes out of your other thing and goes all over the place that I'm not sure I'm allowed to say on stream.
No, I did that earlier
The
this
reason
morning.
why
It
I
was
want
messy.
it in the chat is not so I can do it myself, but that we all have access to it here.
It's
It is
there.
way easier for you to read me the numbers, whoever, and punch them in than me jumping back between two screens.
Okay.
And now the gimmick, if I recall correctly, is when you hit a card with ladder in the name, shuffle 2 or draw a card, right?
Shuffle 2 or shuffle up to 2 or draw a card. That was how
Oh
I
man,
had
this is the press 1P, give an inch, they want a mile, man. Oh
Look,
my
man,
God.
it's already a just okay gimmick. It's got an or,
Oh,
not an and.
here we go.
It's
man.
got an
Just
or, not an
okay.
and. It's perfectly
my
fine
God.
with an up to.
If you don't want to, just draw a card.
You in Ring of Fire, you want to shuffle. In Ring of Fire, you want to shuffle 2, and in Lager's Den, you want to
God,
shuffle
I
0.
hate when you guys try to foolproof a character against every damn stipulation. That's the point, man. Let's see. When hit
You know,
a
you want to
card-
sell some ladder decks, or don't you want to sell some ladder decks? That's what you got to question here.
This is true. But I don't think the Ring of Fire stip is going to deter anyone but Chris Pate, John Polverino, and 2 other people that want to buy this anyway. When you hit a card with ladder in the name, I can't just keep making broken things so 4 people can buy them. You know,
This
game
is
sells
not
very well.
broken. It's
When you
not
hit a
even
card with ladder
close.
in the name,
In the
shuffle
name.
up to 2 cards. I think the up to is silly. Shuffle up to 2 cards with.
No, it's just shuffle up to 2
Yeah.
cards from your discard pile in your deck, or draw 1 card.
Hello to YouTube. Welcome.
I'm feeling feisty today, guys. I'll let you know. Matt Haas is going to be in here. We're going to see if he can figure out putting decks in the box. So that will be very entertaining.
Is he doing Grand Packs again?
You
No.
need the word "the" between "in" and "name" on the second line, and then correct the spelling on deck on the last line.
Oh boy, why are we skipping on the in?
Whoa.
the name? When you hit a card with ladder in the name, is this a colon?
No, it's a comma.
It's comp.
Also, Hulk Hogan passed away.
No.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
What? Stand by.
Apparently.
Was that our Death in Threes solution? Ozzy, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and Hulk Hogan? What a trio.
No, hold up. That's real.
I'm looking right now. Stand by. 9 minutes ago, suffered a cardiac arrest at home.
Wow.
Dead at 71.
Holy crap, dude.
Got
Wow.
Hunk Homelander stocks on the
I'm
rise.
not even. I'm not even a
Alright.
Hogan
Wow.
like super fan, but that's terrible, dude. That's
let me
hard,
just.
that's kind of sad. Very very
TMZ
sad.
reporting. U.S. Sun. Let's see. Cage. Let's see. Anyone else?
There should be an R on your in the third line, Steve. On your deck, discard pile into your deck.
Thank you, sir. Wow, that's
Wow.
And you don't need the comma on the next to last line, technically,
Wow.
because the or brings it together.
wow. Yeah, that's very very terrible. Cell
Yeah.
phone.
You talked about people being afraid of Ring of Fire. We had Ring of Fire at Bob's Florida CAC, and like it was some of the fastest competitors possible. The finals was Hammer D2 versus Wendigo, and we were just blitzing through it. Of course, I beat Boss because he botched 2 finishers, and I blanked his shuffle in ship.
Hey, I'll tell you, that was an awesome match. I mean, nobody
it
likes
was a great
but
match.
that
I
was
could not believe I didn't find a single strike stop in like the first 10 turns.
and that's like, you know, when you like see your hand and you see the hole that you know your opponent doesn't see, and you're just like, I know how this is going, you know. And I'm like, I got no strike stops. And then you're like, fire one across the bow. I'm like, sounds about right. This is it. Yeah.
He's gonna hit a crowd meter 2 finish with 37 bonuses on this.
It's the worst. It's like, oh no.
Yeah, it was great. I don't know who saw my match last night with
I watched a good bit of it.
with the
Yeah.
GOAT,
Yeah.
but that was probably one of the most epic wins I've ever had in my life. I know it sounds silly, but like, I love the janky cards and I was running Royal Stretch, not stretch over the knee, not a abdominal stretch. And Royal Stretch is if you have two cards, two follow-ups in play, you pick up a card from the discard pile and get +1 to your roll, right? So like he's out of submission stops, I'm out of grapple stops. That's where we're at in the game. He passes and buries sealed away, right? I win the next turn roll. He's done a very good job counting his cards. He throws a pretzel and flips away my finished submission, which is good, right? Next turn roll, he rolls first. He rolls agility. He rolls something good, and I win the turn roll, right? So now my card has been flipped away. I play Royal Stretch, which picks my finisher back up, which I know is good. And he rolls first, rolls agility 10, and I roll 10 to an 11 because of the Royal Stretch +1 to get the finished submission back. And then throw the finished submission and roll a 10 to an 11. Like,
I think those might be more neat now that there's like the double.
I've never
like,
seen
19
a
through
jack
21.
call.
I
pay
think
off
running
so
one of them
well.
in a deck is now very reasonable. I don't think you can ever run more than one.
Especially that I get the catch sleeper stretch, right?
Yeah.
So the reason why I was running it is I was running Spinebuster and the =8 and the catch sleeper stretch, right? So like I had plenty of follow-ups that I might just throw to steal a turn roll. Like that's exactly what I did. I played the =8 to get +2 to the roll, and I think I went 9 to an 11 to beat his 10 or something. That part might not be 100% accurate. And then he candied me, which was brilliant, right? Keeping track of my pass and bury. And then the Royal Stretch really worked.
I'm definitely writing all this down in case I beat John Polverino.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret that I will.
It was all on stream. I promise.
It's not like I just didn't play you in Faction Wars too. Our game didn't last that long because you rolled 30. Every roll you had was 9 or 10.
Yeah, and like Grumpy Danny Thunder, the new one is very, very good. I still think I go back and forth on who's better, right? And I bring up the same mathematical argument. Grumpy Dan 6 to an 8 is better for stops. It's better for finishers. It's better for breakout rolls. Yeah. But to me, that not having a 5 is so crucial. It's just like it just feels so nice.
Yeah, when auto win if your opponent rolls 5. Yeah,
you know it's your turn, right? Like that's like that 1 in 6 auto turn is so clutch. So I really like that. I'm gonna make a thing called ladder deck, which we don't have yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how's the rest of that deck coming together?
You know what? You know what I might do here? I'm gonna up the stakes for tonight. This will be much better. The boss already beat down. The winners will be featured on a ladder card, so we can keep that deck moving. I think that'll be much better because
you should put him on that Jeff Hardy spot from Slammiversary.
The temporary ladder from the center of the ring.
Yeah, the helicopter ladder.
Or the rope ladder is probably the easiest way to call it, right?
Yeah, rope ladder.
Rope ladder from the Jumbotron.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It'll rope some guys. Some guys hit the rope keyword.
Yeah, rope ladder. Yeah.
Executioner.
So first one up.
That is the strike.
Mark Perry.
A little So I did something a little bit different with this Grand Pack character that you just saw from Sean Loeb.
They didn't see it.
This character, I think it's funny. It's gonna be called the Mimic instead of Mimic.
It's
and have this so
Sean versus Mimic is still like one of my favorite things because they're like best friends.
That is fun.
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty clever. Normally we don't change the character's name, but I felt like giving the circumstance.
Yeah.
Spelling it with an E instead of an I. It was pretty fun.
When I foiled Mimic, I told Sean like, hey, ask Chris if he wants a foil one because it's his character, and Sean was like, no, thank you. I already made Chris $400 on the private market. So I'm gonna give Sean one of the foil Mimics.
Hang on one second because my phone is not with me.
Oh, that's not good.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Hold on. Yeah. Don't Flame Fighter saying don't forget that Union logo. No. No.
Actually, this one's getting a think tank logo. So
That's right, baby.
whoopsie daisy. Union was last round. This round is on me. Think tank. Just like HR, coming over to the think tank, understanding where the bread is buttered this year.
I
Was that
don't know where I
was that
put
even
my
announced
silk
yet?
gold. What?
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Oh, oops.
Oh,
There you
was there
go.
whoops?
Nothing at all. Nothing to see here.
Uh,
All right,
Prop-
you got this one?
propeller? Is that how you spell it?
Propeller ladder spin. It's ER, not AR, but that's okay.
You're so close.
So close. I'm actually pretty shaken up by this Hulk Hogan death thing.
Yeah.
Not even like I'm not a Hogan fan. Like as a wrestler, he was never one of my favorite. You know,
Yeah.
as a person, he's obviously super polarizing. A lot of things I don't agree with. Um, but still an icon of wrestling, and I thought we had some more time with this guy.
It's gonna be a big deal for a while, yeah.
Yeah. That being said, 4 Hunk Homelands in stock right
I
now.
was gonna say, I'm Homeland stonks are up.
All right, you worded this one. What did this one do? It was a little weird on the word.
It's pretty straightforward. +4 to agility,
Uh-huh.
+2 to technique, so 3 nines. Ignore the word or in your gimmick.
For just this card, right?
Just while it's in play, right? So when this card hits, and if it stays in play, like in a tables, ladders, and chains match, although I guess it wouldn't because it has ladder in the name, so that's a tricky thing. But if it was a submissions match and it stayed in play, it would count as long as it was in play, right?
Yes. I do feel ladder in the name +6 in bonuses and an effect probably too strong overall, but we'll look at the total package.
Sure.
Ignore or
In the text of your gimmick, I guess that's the way you would word that.
yeah. Because I was gonna say like I don't know if it'd be worse. It shuffle 2 or draw 1, right? As the effect. So you could shuffle.
Right.
Or,
Isn't ignore or the simpler way of saying that?
no, well, my version would probably be better in the short term because you could draw 2 cards, right?
Oh, I see. You could choose to double up on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this is pretty easy and straightforward.
Yeah.
If the bonuses are too much, I guess we can talk about that. But
Yeah, let's do the whole thing. Because I remember the grapple finish is cool, but it's very like stipulation dependent.
it is. Yeah, it is.
I don't know where my phone is.
You want me to call it?
I don't know if I don't think it's on loud.
No, I'll give it a shot.
And the part that amuses me is my dear friend Matt. I hope he knows how to knock on the door.
Apparently knows how to knock on the door of the TNA
Your
arena.
phone's off.
Oh boy. Yes, and the wrong house at Origins. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Um,
Tell me after. It doesn't need to be said out loud.
I mean, there's not much to the story. He just went to the wrong address and knocked on the door.
Oh. Okay.
After he had already, slept in that house.
Several days.
Oh, and this does need the think tank logo too. I guess Brian can try to find that.
Yeah, let me find it. Give me a moment.
He's left the union. He's got a desk job now.
Ye old funk dunk.
Huh.
Hulk Hogan is deceased. Wow. What is
That is-
going on?
Yeah, we're talking about it. Schnur.
Yeah, Schnur messaged me too.
Yeah, it's like the guy kind of sucks overall, but he was the guy for so long, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely, he did shape a ton of people before the whole racism came out.
I mean, he'll be mourned in like 100 countries, right, of wrestling, right? He was,
Yeah.
he was big in New Japan for a time. He was big in locals all over the U.S. I mean, he's going to be mourned all over the place. TNA, massive part of the TNA history and story.
I'm gonna say what I think is a hot take here,
Okay.
because racism is awful and there's no place for it in the world whatsoever. Um, Hulk Hogan is an old white man. I mean, him being a racist is not like shocking breaking news to me. I think despite his flaws on his like perception of the world, he will still be remembered fondly as a wrestler. You know, there are other
the further you get-
character, absolutely.
Yeah, the further you get from his life and what he did in the last 10 years, absolutely.
Yeah, Bubba the
there are
Love
some
Sponge
things
is in
we can't
shambles, of
separate,
course.
you know, and
Yeah.
I know that this is terrible, but like some people like a convicted, you know, I shouldn't say convicted, but like a child murderer, right? And some people are like, he's still amazing. It's like, all right, that to me is the no turning back from. I don't ever even want to acknowledge the person ever at any point in time. But I can, to a degree, look past a probably 65-year-old white man's racism. Like, it's an unfortunate product of the time. I hope in some ways he was remorseful. You know, he claimed to be, but I don't know if that's true or not. But I do think overall he will be remembered as a net positive.
Bob, is it the Trios logo, or was it the other one?
The faction logo. The one we put on Ref Dave most recently.
Okay. Let me see. I can't find it right now. Let me dig a little bit.
Some other good talks here. WrestleMania has postponed their campaign yet again.
I learned this by listening to the Outlaw Mudcast, the longest running digital dirt sheet of Super Show news in all of Super Show.
Yeah, he does a great job, Mike. You know, I
Midwest
try to
Coast
tell him all the
champion.
time.
That's right, Midwest
Then-
Coast champion.
That's just as shocking as homicide.
Noted deck checker with the big picture premium.
Well, timeout.
Huh.
Stat card.
Sorry, but yeah, sorry. It was all-
You get with Big Picture Premium. You get a lot of loaded things. You get like
Sam, if you see
Brock
like,
Smith saying, "Don't run crowd meter stops on."
All right,
Cody
Matt.
Monday," stuff like that.
You are. Hold on 1 second.
This art is beautiful, by the way. Oh, that Matt Haas must be in the house.
In the house.
The call is coming from inside the house.
The other attorney in my office just called me and was like, "Did you see about Hulk Hogan?" So it's
Wow.
like,
So it's going national.
Yeah, it's going
Yeah, they
national.
know I'm a. Yeah, it's crazy how quick. Like I've already had people like.
Yeah. Good
Piece of
timing on
garbage,
it. Good
but-
timing on a reprint for that Hunk Homelander.
Right?
I mean, it's gonna be massive news. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Again,
Again, the further we get from it, the less bad the recent stuff will be. But
yeah. Steve. Well, he's talking to Matt Holler when he just comes back. Because I can't find it.
Jared Bridge is going to be calling me demanding that we rescind this art, I suppose.
No. Tell him to put some sleeves on his cards.
Princess Anika actually did. that should be a Matt Haas finish. The call is coming from inside the
The
Haas.
call is coming from inside the house.
Isn't this?
That's incredible, actually.
Yeah.
All right, what's the name of this finish?
This one is Powerbomb through the ladder. Pretty straightforward.
Power Boomba. I don't have the logo on my PC, so I don't know.
Don't unwrap them. No. Just put them in the box. You don't remember you did these prior?
Yeah, wait, so I'm making a deck from not making a deck.
You are simply putting those decks in the box with the
Oh,
dice
yeah.
in them. Thanks, man.
Michael Kirk looking for an opponent.
Well,
for
you know,
Gen
the Underworld champion decided to post a promo for a title shot at the Midwest Coast Championship.
I did see a few promos. Not very many, though.
No.
I mean, promos are, like, real hard to come by these days. I hear.
I've done a bunch recently.
I mean, I do when I'm not sick. Let's put it that way. I've been not well enough to put any thought, or I haven't built a single deck for, well, that's not true. I built one deck for Gen Con.
I've been slacking a little in the promos myself, but
Well, you had a rough stretch. You lost like 3 titles in a week.
Yeah.
Just-
It's real
Listen,
hard to come out and be like,
this-
I am the man after that kind of
yeah,
week,
I
right?
was like,
Bro,
oh,
the
shit.
second you did Chucky Monet, I was like, this is going to end.
Yeah,
terribly.
it was gonna go badly after that.
Disaster just incoming immediately.
Yeah, I was like, not a soul's had an Underworld title defense since I had 3.
I think you need in play on that line, Steve, in the name in play, because otherwise it could be in your hand.
One thing that I wanted to do, like whoever Future did stuff, like for Ikazo and stuff, I would love to just do like, whenever a word is in quotes, it implies like in the name, right?
Mhm.
So like if it said you have 2 ladder cards, like
Yeah.
in play, it just, and you cut out in the name on every card.
Yeah, I mean, it would be great if if we could short circuit that with the rules, right? It would make the cards a lot easier to deal with. You probably need once per.
Yeah, once per
Turn.
turn. Just try to get the spacing here.
Where is my meeple? And built-in tag.
I will give anyone the authority here who picks up a ladder card to spoil a grandpa character.
Oh.
Wow.
There's a lot of cool ones in there.
I had Sean told me he was doing Mimic and Mimic, which I thought was hilarious. And I also like, bless up more Mimic finishers.
Right, that's what the world needs is what the world needs
now
is
Love to hear it.
finishing.
Yeah, listen, Chuck is one of the recipients of a Mimic waffle, and has played it exactly 1 time. He did it so he could lock Mimic in the basement, and there's less Mimics in the world.
I was trying to take him out of the
I thought he was
pool
gonna
for
tear it up
everybody.
like P did to the 64-butt Casey.
Mimic's not that. Mimic
No,
at
Mimic
least
is
doesn't
not
have
that
that.
bad.
It's not that bad.
It's not
It's
bad.
just a nuisance.
I'm hitting you with your own stick. Is Mimic?
I'm much more
I,
careful these days with what I overreact to because the reactions have gotten wilder and wilder with the power levels.
I
Yeah.
got Mimic last week against Jason Poisson. I was on a good tear with Bruiser Beans, who like I've been really trying to get work because I made her very limited because I'm still fairly certain that if she was a May, she would have been too good. Being that when you hit a blindside beatdown or barricade, you discard 2 and pick up a card. I feel like the days of being able to spam off stops have been significantly limited. And there are so many like good beatdowns and blindsides and more to come. So I've really been trying to make it work and had a good run. I ran through a finisher super fast, which is what my deck is designed to do, and then I got mimicked where she copied my finisher, boosted her 8 to an 11, and nailed me super quick. But like none of it felt like Mimic was too good. Like that it's a weird concept. Like Mimic, I think is solid. I don't ever think Mimic is like super broken.
He was considered a joke character before I started playing. Like that, like Sean was like, I have played more Mimic and more against Mimic than anyone in history. This character sucks.
It's
What
only-
is the name of this finish?
This is Union Nap Break.
Oh yeah. And then this will change the crowd meter, right?
This one is the one that's supposed to change the crowd meter, yep. It's crazy, but I think it's kind of cool.
No, I agree.
+3 to technique.
Say change of the crowd meter's not unheard of. Paul
Right.
has the if
Plus 3
stopped,
to technique, right?
+2 to grapple.
Now, how crazy? I didn't even look. Does this make the other Amos? Because Amos is good. The Mad Custodian version.
Other Amos is
Wow.
pretty good if you put this logo on them, but I mean, they'll be overkill finishes because the other Amos was high grapple.
Yeah, I did put the original Amos logo on it. I don't know if that's a mistake.
I think it's okay. They'll just, like I said, these will be overkill finishes because other Amos was 10 grapple, I believe. I'm double checking.
Brian Lee stink with that Amos. he went. I think he went like 0-2 in Olympics last year as a captain with him.
Yeah, he was 10 grapple, 9 power.
Hey, he was a warrior.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't think it breaks anything, Steve. It just you'd have super overkill finishes if you wanted them.
Are they already keywords for him?
Ladder is not one of his keywords, so
No.
no,
Okay,
these
yeah.
would not trigger his gimmick.
Okay, yeah, then that's fine.
Yeah, it's like fire and steel, right?
If your opponent breaks out, you got to make steel framed ladder, right? That's pretty cool. If your
Yeah,
opponent
maybe.
breaks out,
You may
change.
replace the crowd meter.
That you can
Should it
get
be
in your box set.
mandatory?
I mean, it's up to you. So the idea is that, if they break out of this, now you're gonna get an extra breakout from the ladder on the next one, an extra breakout roll from the ladder on the next one.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, your gimmick becomes your opponents aren't going to randomly splash ladders, right? Your
Except in
opponent-
booked, right? Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. In CACs and stuff, people.
There's a good bit of
organize
like
the
bladder
ladder.
punching going on these
Or
days.
a gathering the ladder at 10 or something like that.
Yeah, there's a
Well,
good bit
I'm a
of
big fan of that, and I've been
splashing.
saying it for a while. I don't think GMs have really come together to like enforce it, but I think that there needs to be a block of legal submission of stipulations for sanctioned events. Like it's saying for like the next 3 months, these are the 6 stipulations that will show up in Top Cuts.
I think
Right?
it needs
Because
to
like
say
right now, sorry, I was talking while I was doing it. It needs if your opponent breaks out, you may replace the crowd meter with the ladder match crowd meter.
at the same level. So in other words, if they break out and it's now crowd meter 2,
Right.
you go to ladder crowd meter 2.
Yeah. Should this be higher, right? So for example, the ladder match gets like significantly easier to cope with as the match goes on. Should this be like if you break out and go to crowd meter 1, you do level 2 ladder, just so like your opponent's not just so your gimmick is now not I get 4 breakout rolls and my last one is +2, because I feel like that's a huge advantage. The fact that like I'm prepared for a ladder match and my opponent is not, as we saw by Big Match beating the hell out of me in the title match.
So you could say if your opponent breaks out, the crowd meter is +1, and then replace the mat. So that if they
Yeah,
break
that's
out,
what I'm
it's minimum
saying, right?
1, then it goes to 2, then you start a minimum ladder match 2. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with that if you want to do that. Crowd meter is +1, and so you get a lot of interesting options there with the way that's currently worded, right? You could leave the meter as it is at +1, or you could +1 it and then switch it to ladder. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, should it always replace the ladder? I mean, he does have other options for the finisher, right? So
He does.
he's not
yeah.
locked into
I don't think it should be a must replace. You definitely wouldn't want him to replace it in a grand battle, right? I guess I don't know. That would be very super weird to do that in like a grand battle.
Should it have like the caveat if this is a singles match? Because like it's like the
Probably,
Fade
'cause-
Dragon. thing,
Yeah,
right?
I think it should
someone-
probably just,
Someone's gonna abuse it in tag, man.
Absolutely.
yeah. You may
somebody
replace
will.
the standard crowd meter with ladder match at the same level, so you can only do it for standard matches, maybe. Because you probably shouldn't override the GM's like stipulations this way either.
In a grand battle, Calais is just gonna tell you no.
Yeah, he's just gonna say no.
Yeah, he's just gonna say hell no.
Like that doesn't matter. It's for tag that I'm
Well,
worried
what about
about.
a triad though too, right? The singles match.
Yeah, it's probably better that this is only for singles.
Possum doing a lot of talking in the chat when he should be in the Drew Madsen card mines. He's supposed to be organizing my cards. He's supposed to be doing his getting his
no apostrophe
artwork
in
together
singles.
for his character.
Right?
No apostrophe in singles.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
We gotta get that POS competitor going.
It's the apostrophe.
Yeah, yeah. But Possum was trying to race
In a
Chuck, and
singles
Chuck
match, if
actually
your opponent
went
breaks
on
out,
E2.
The crowd meter is +1, and you may replace the crowd meter with the ladder match crowd meter of the same level.
At the same level, I don't know. I mean, whatever you say there is what it's gonna be, right? This is one of those. The rules are what you say they are.
Yeah, I feel
There's
like
never been a
of
replacement
sounded
like
better
this.
in my head, but that could be wrong. You know, I'm clearly not like a linguist.
I think it's fine.
Right. I'm gonna save these as is so we can move on. I don't think anything is jumping out. We'll see how it goes. We got some time
They
on
look
I
it.
don't
like
think
good-
it's busted. I mean, if you want to go less on the strike, then go less on the strike. I don't think the grapple is an issue, really.
They look like good finishes, and they fit with the gimmick. So sure.
It's
then,
neat too. It's like a different kind of finish, so I like that too.
Is this guy going to be separate or included with the ladder
He's
deck?
in the ladder deck.
He's in the ladder. deck.
So I would say I think he's probably the best of the included competitors with.
And that's kind of my point, right? Like,
And I think that's okay.
a lot of the other stip guys don't get played much. Like
Yeah.
the cards from the stip decks do.
Anika asking 2 important questions about if you buy a ladder card, I'll spoil a Grand Pack actor. 1, has anyone claimed the 25 yet? 2, I'm not jumping the gun like horse. Which characters are ready to spoil?
Everyone's enemy is ready to be spoiled. And I
Whoa!
will say, and this is not a pitch, so far it's my favorite character. I mean, just it's very fresh. And I would like to spoil that one because if there was something I overlooked, I would love to get the feedback for it.
There you go,
If that
Anika.
makes sense.
And is the 25 still available?
I do not know the answer to that question offhand. And I also don't know where my cell phone is, so that I cannot answer.
Schmidt, will you be able to take screenshots of these for me?
If Steve puts them back up, I can. Or Steve, you're just gonna put them in the Dropbox, and I'll
You
just
can put them in the folder.
put them in my folder.
Yeah, I can screenshot them for you.
Okay.
If you want it right now, we can do it. This one was called Powerbomb Through the Ladder. Who watched Slammiversary?
I did. I paid for the pay-per-view. I thought it was pretty good.
I'm like
I
a
really
quarter of the way
enjoyed it
through
too, and it was crazy to watch, like rewatch the matches because seeing the camera cuts and the angles is a totally different feel
Yeah.
of like being there. How'd you guys feel about the AJ Francis spot on the ladder? Did he do that on purpose, or did he just get caught up? Like, wait,
And order
I
number.
think
if you're not familiar with the spot, he got caught up, like he straddled the ladder basically when he went onto it.
I think it was a mistake. Yeah, it didn't look so great.
Yeah, I
No.
think he like fell straight down. I actually think he like didn't land as bad as people made it sound. But I also could be totally wrong. I don't know what it feels like to land on a metal grating that high up. Like it didn't look like he hit his nuts. You know, it seemed like it was like he got hooked eye, which I hope is the case. So we'll see if his balls.
Nika's saying order number 61086 is in.
All right, so we want to spoil everyone's enemy. We'll take a little pit stop here.
Yeah, I
Thank
have
you very
to.
much,
I
Joel.
do have to run and go grab the kiddo. I will be back.
All right. So Grand Pack Wave 3. Currently, Bajorn, everyone's enemy, Flyboy, Foxworthy, Meme Stealer, Mimic, Practice Sight, Reverend Goodbrain, Sheep of the Era, Angler, Big Guy DOO. Mimic is not complete. He only has one. He only has his gimmick. All right.
I already know the Finnish name for the strike, and it's very funny to me.
All right. So, gimmick. You cannot be prevented from double teaming, saving, rolling breakout rolls, breaking out, drawing cards, playing cards, or stopping cards.
Good lord.
So very can't be shut down from doing those things. I want it to function on Cosmic Sheep Elbow could stop double wrist twist, right? Like I want it to circumvent cannot be stopped by, I don't know if that's worded properly like that,
Hold
right?
on. I
So
literally
that is my intention.
That would be funny.
It would be a good perk, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
'cause,
overall probably better, and it would make it better in singles too.
Yes.
sure.
There's the Santana fix, folks.
So he gets free, cannot be stopped. That's a really interesting combo. Or they get free, cannot be stopped. Yeah.
Yes. And like
Yeah.
I felt like it's like the undeniable portion of it. Is there anything else that's like glaringly missed? Like there are cards that say your opponent cannot like pick up cards from your discard pile, but those are pretty niche. I didn't know if that was needed to be added, right?
Right.
Uh,
Your opponent cannot prevent you from doing things that you would normally do.
I
Is
mean,
that
this
the way I
covers a
like
lot
break
of
that
like
up?
really interesting edges, right? Like that are
Yeah.
normally
Really,
like
it does.
separate. It's interesting.
I tried to like originally I had it worded differently and it did other things, but I like one part gimmicks and like this gimmick is you cannot be prevented from doing things, right? Like in that like basically if it's normally legal, card text would not make it illegal for you or restricted, right? So like your opponent can't advise from the sidelines you and say you can't play graphics, which is a cool perk, in my opinion.
right.
I really
So, I
like
mean,
this.
would it
I don't
make
think
sense
it's
if
like
it said
super
you
busted.
cannot be prevented from doing things that you would like, you know?
Yeah, the gimmick's just you cannot be stopped from doing things.
Yeah.
Cannot be.
I am unstoppable.
Right? So like you can't your opponent can't play a card that says you're not allowed to draw or you're not, that was like I don't know if that's a better wording. But right now this is what I liked about it. And I want the wording to be like if this card says cannot be stopped by follow-ups, like no, I can still play my follow-up stop. You can't prevent me from doing it.
Right.
As long as it's legal, right? Like that's what I was
That's the hard part, right?
So
Yeah.
like bulldog choke, you can stop it with your seven
neck
seals
breaker.
or whatever.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. And I feel like that aspect of it is what makes this playable. Everything else is cool.
I agree.
And like
I agree.
it doesn't like I don't want it to be like one of those characters that's only played as like a meta, right?
But this doesn't like unblank skill cards if you don't have the skill for it, right?
Yes, exactly. Right.
Right.
It's not changing the rules for you. It's just you can't be prevented
Right.
from doing things that otherwise would be legal. I don't know if that's how you phrase it. But the first one up here is the gold ship special. +1 to 6, +1 to. Can somebody explain this to me?
All right, so this is a reference to a horse in the game and in real life, actually.
Where the lady runs up and drop kicks, right? Yeah.
Well, no, Uma Musume Pretty Derby. So where the anime character like wins, like her thing, like she celebrates, she's running at you, the trainer is like, oh my god, and then she just drop kicks you, like,
Yeah.
and then as you're like knocked out on the ground, she just like gets over you, just like waves at you. And Gold Ship, apparently the actual real life horse in Japan, was known for doing stuff like that to his trainers, just trolling his trainers. He was apparently like he was the best racehorse in the world if he decided to be that day.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
He was like he could win any race that he wanted to if only he gave a damn.
Nice. So we have if your gimmick is blanked by a card, this card cannot be stopped. Draw 2 cards. So people might think twice about, savoring the moment and things
Right.
against this character.
And on a 5/6 in unstoppable strike if you deign to crowd pleaser me.
Yeah. So I like this too because everyone's enemy has like a nice toolbox of strikes already. They have like
Yeah.
the potential grapple stop. They have the one that triggers if they make you bury cards, and now they have this, right? So like if you don't know which one's coming, I thought this was a good spot for that. The Dance Macabre. +1 to 8, +1 to 6, +3 to 7, which is very powerful. It's competing with the Candy Coated Suicide. If your opponent ended their last turn without playing a card, this card is also a lead.
That's like the Acai drop kick, the original strike, except that's a stop. So I think that's neat.
Yes, and then it combos with the Fatal Crush. Your opponent cannot play cards on their next turn,
Oh God.
which would
Jeez.
also combo with the drop kick.
Yeah.
And the grapple is most protected. It becomes a lead. Interesting.
Yes,
That's fun.
and again, I play Everyone's Enemy. It's one of my favorite decks. Candy Coated Suicide is an awesome card. It's got a lot
Very.
going on, and you got to now this is a hard choice, right? You have this card that has powerful bonuses, or you have the card that says, "I'm gonna wreck your hand, and or get +2 to my finish roll." So I feel like it needed something in there. And again, Everyone's Enemy, I think, is perfect for what he's supposed to be, like a nice metagame choice. not out here breaking the bank. Needs a powered up submission. Powered up grapple.
And to be fair on this grapple, like sometimes this can actually get you in a bind because you've got the 10-9 agility strike, so people probably not going to have a live 13 on you. But if they just keep passing, if they know you have the grapple, they can hold their one, save it. It's
They're
like
probably-
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
think
it's like snake bite.
yeah, I don't think it's
No.
Well,
Do you think
yeah.
it's strong enough to compete with the candy coated suicide?
Absolutely, the numbers on it alone, because it's 8 to a 9, 7
Yeah,
to
the
a
push
10,
is
and
really
5 to a
good.
6, right? Or
Yeah.
5 to a
And then
6,
as
6 to a
opposed to
7.
like plus 12 potentially, right? And also like the candy coated suicide, you could combo with the 1 foot in the grave, where this one you can't.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Steve. I put in an order for a ladder card.
All right. Who are we seeing?
We got to see Flyboy. Flyboy's
Okay.
been on the bench for so long, and I really intend to rebuild it like very soon.
Okay. I gave you something different that I thought was super thematic, and I love it. Thank you so much for the order. I actually really like it. Let's see what we got here. Flyboy, Grand Pack. Sorry, guys, you've been derailed here.
no.
This is it. I'm
We-
after
I
this.
seen it.
I'll
We
get back to making Chuck.
we unfortunately made Steve money here in the past.
So appreciate it. When you re-roll your turn roll, draw 1 card, and your turn roll is +1. So like my idea was like the barrel roll, right? Like the plane spin.
Right.
So like
cool.
your let's do the time warp or whatever those cards are become very, very good as an
I mean, yeah. Thanks, Santana. That's fine. We can make that work.
draw 1 card. If you re-rolled your turn roll, triple these bonuses.
Woo!
Pretty good stuff, right?
Pretty
5 to an
good.
8, 6 to a 9, 9 to a 12.
Why not?
The Stealth Bomber. If you re-rolled your turn roll and lost the turn roll, you may play this card. It can be stopped as normal.
Immediate play. Interesting.
Yeah.
So you want to add during the turn roll for that, so they know the timing of it.
You may immediately play this card, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Did I say immediately and it wasn't
You
there?
said it, but it wasn't written.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is this too good?
I mean, he's got to like you're gonna have to like play a card to trigger a reroll.
There's only so many cards that actually do rerolls. So
Yeah, you're gonna actually
gonna
have
build
to
around it pretty
sacrifice
heavily.
your 10 through 18 to reroll,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
your 25 through 27, or baseball bats, I suppose.
there's gonna be a lot of interesting build on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep
I mean,
forgetting
power
about the
level
big
is,
bats.
is the reroll +1 and draw 1 too good? One of the things we would say, or, right? Like, so if you lost the roll and the reroll, you get 1. But then you get +1, But I don't know.
I don't- I don't think that's too good at all. Like
No, it's actually probably underpowered overall relative to a lot of stuff now.
Does this
Because
need
you
a
have to
comma?
play
No, right?
play a card to get the reroll. Unless you're gonna tell us that there's a 22 through 24 that's like discard this card from play to reroll or something, and it's got a spotlight.
When you re-roll your turn roll, draw 1 card, and your turn roll is +1, right? It doesn't need a combo.
No.
And last but not least, the tail hook. Each player flips 2 cards, bury 2 cards in both players' discard pile. So this is probably good with the other Flyboy, right?
Better, yes. Although the other Flyboy has the one that puts a card in
Sorry.
play if you break out, so it's going to be a difficult decision.
What was the bonuses on the other?
On that one, I think it was 2 to power, 3 to power, and 1 to sub or something.
Yeah, so I tried to make it pretty comparable here.
Yeah.
Plus, this is not bad end of game, right? You're going to be like, I'm going to flip away your good stuff, give you crap, and give me 2 cards.
Right.
So I thought that'd be a pretty good setup into the Stealth Bomber, right? Get that back in play.
Right.
So definitely something different here. As more cards come out, it's awesome. But is it the time warp that makes you reroll?
yes, Dr. Dick makes you reroll. Piglet makes your opponent.
Yeah. Again, with Santana, I played Santana this week, and it's good, man. It's very. I thought the spin the block was a little bit underpowered, but his gimmick is truly being. It's very
incredible.
good. It hit me. It's funny when statistics don't statistics the way they're supposed to, right? Like I can't tell you how many 5s I made my opponent reroll into a bump. Right? It
Right.
almost made me want to switch to Let's Do the Time Warp instead of Piglet, right? Because it's like, oh,
So
we'll bump
yeah,
on
right.
5, and now it
So
takes back.
Jeremy made that the finals for Atlanta this weekend at locals. He
Yeah.
made the final special guest referee Santana, and I saw it was Brian Lee as Sticky, good lord, and Breimer was playing himself, I believe. And I saw Brian Lee probably, and of course it was a special guest referee, so it wasn't either one of their gimmicks. But I saw Brian probably stole either forced a bump or won the turn roll probably 7 times off of that through
Yeah.
3 crowd meters. Very good.
It was very good, and it was like I was playing him because I thought he was underpowered compared to
9
Hendry, and I
turns.
just wanted to see like where we're at. If there's like a because my whole goal is like those are super limited, right? So now I don't want it to just be if we get a TNA deal and print Santana in the future, it's just an alternate art. I want to give him like obviously a submission finisher and some other things to like make the sets even more valuable. So like I was doing the play testing to see like how good it was. Because in my head it was good, and then I'm like, mathematically it's not. But like the fact that you get 2 bites at the apple, so to say, is really good. And I don't know if you tech in some things that like give you more 7s, right? Like Gen Con is going to introduce cards that -1 to your turn roll, right? Like to set up the kendo sticks. I think when you can make your 8 into a 7 with Santana, that's going to be a huge swing. That's not coming out, but like that would be, having multiple 7s is always good.
It is interesting.
Flyboy now needs a partner that lets him reroll.
A tag team partner?
Yeah.
Would that be like Goose or
Grim
something?
Librarian.
Yeah, we should make it. We should make him a co-pilot, right?
Yeah.
Well, Grim Librarian rerolls himself, right?
Oh, I thought he
Not
could
your
choose it.
partner.
Are there tag team partner cards yet that say your partner can re-roll? Right.
Not
That's
that I
pretty
know
cool.
of, right? There's your partner can draw, and there's your partner can play another card. But it would be interesting to make a 10 through 12 and a 16 through 18 that says you or your partner may reroll or something.
Yeah, I agree. And I would like to do. I mean, there's so many things to do. It's almost fine, but I think we're due for a tag team box set upgrade. Not a box set like the faction pack one. And maybe it is a box set, but
a
just like
remake,
here, you
yeah.
buy this, and now you're stacked for tag team, right? And then you could do like the tag team drafts like we did in the past.
Yeah, I would say the tag team cards are probably out of date in terms of the power level of everything else in the game.
Yeah, lunge punch is fine. Like the like it would be really cool to have like you or your partner like top decks a card, right? Like that'd be an awesome card. Things like that.
Well,
right. So
yeah,
we're gonna do
Wheelbarrow-
simple Chuck first.
You've got the Hog Times now too, though.
22 through 24 does that, but yeah.
Yes, that's really good. We're gonna do beef mode or
Let's do Chuck.
simple
Let's
Chuck?
let's
Do
do
Chuck
Chuck.
first.
Let's do simple Chuck. I mean, like I said, we talked about it. I don't know if it's too strong or not, but my idea on it was just hit a card with 1 line of text, draw 1, or your next turn rolls +1.
Chuck, that's exactly the idea I thought, and I was like, "That he's not going to do that." I think it's so
No,
perfect.
I know, I do too.
When you
I
hit a
think it
card
just
that
make-
only has 1 line of text, do something. It's simple.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah, I mean, like, what is your good combos here? Like, overrun,
Yeah,
Yeah,
draw
overrunning.
draw 3+1 or
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
or
it's
draw
it's
2
so
+1.
simple.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, and then, I mean, you could, I mean, probably
my
at
eyes?
one of the 22.
How am I gonna
24s.
close my eyes and work, girl?
She said, "Close them."
I mean, you
I'm
could
eyes
hand,
closed.
that deck to any new player and teach them, and that's
When
the
can I
great
open
part
it?
about it.
Yeah, that's what I said
You
too. I
drew
think
this for me?
Piglet
that
and his
me?
singular large cheek.
Wow. Look at me here, guys. How cool is that? I'm
Oh,
starting to get
wow.
arms
Oh,
and
no.
hands.
Oh,
Good
awesome.
job, baby.
Very nice.
This was my work of art
Beautiful.
this morning. This is a
Plus, Chuck, you can play it
Moving,
with the
throwing
training
down a
entrance,
tree.
and then it just becomes like insanely
this
good.
is my Labubu.
I assume you already figured that out.
Yeah, we talked about the training entrance too. Like, here's the in like the the downside of it, right? Is like you're gonna lose rejected if you do that. You're gonna lose APOC. You're gonna lose the 25 through 27s that are good versus
No dogs.
yeah,
No dog in the fight.
no freezes. So it's interesting. It's definitely
that
yeah,
is
you
the
would.
thing,
You don't
too,
need
right?
to run 30 triggers to make the deck
no,
work.
no. I don't think you would run. And like I said,
you're
I'd have to
losing
think.
so much value, right? Like
Yeah,
today's game speed. Like if you watched my game with the goat last night, right? Like people have fell out of like get that out of here. But like I threw a finisher, expecting it's a size fight in the dog at worst. He was like, get that out of here. My finished grapple's coming again. And I was like, oh damn. And, like
yeah.
that pacing, right? Like people are like, oh, these cards are really good, but no, dude. Like when I play a stop and it acts like a 7 seals, that's insane. And like Chuck
Yeah.
doesn't get to do that. I mean, he can, right?
Yeah, I would just have, and that,
Like you
you
can
know,
still
and I
play them, but you
probably
won't get your
would.
gimmick benefit.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I think ultimately the end goal would be like not to play like all of that. You like, I think you need rejected. Like, I think if you don't, like, I think you're kind of punting a little bit if you don't have
In
rejected
big
this deck.
in big tournaments,
in
like
tournaments
use-
anyway.
I mean, what if you made it, and this is going to throw you a curveball, and I think the answer is definitely no. But what if he was like supercharged, but could only play cards with one line of text?
I think you'd be really restricting yourself in builds.
Yeah, and I don't think there's
Yeah.
like I don't think there's
not
the
enough.
lines of text 10 through 12, 16 through 18.
Yeah, they might not even exist, right?
And he would have to draw 3 on his 24 or 22
Yeah,
through
I'd be like,
24.
oh,
That's
God.
it.
Draw 3 cards, period.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, because the design in this is like not going all in, right?
It's not doing
that to
what,
me
sorry.
is what's important because I try to like splash keywords as much as possible, even if it's sometimes a detriment. You know, like for me, I'm running Spinebuster with uh, Sergeant Yoga, and I love. It's like, dude, I'm either throwing this and getting +2 to my turn roll, or turning my gimmick on for the game, right? It's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
but like, some people might just rather have a neck breaker or something of that effect. But like, the trick to this character is going to be picking and choosing your 2 lines of text. Like, you probably run punch, right?
Yeah, I think you would do like I think 1 through 3 you would do probably the single line of text. I think I got that Chris Pate in me. I'm not gonna give up my apocalypse, but you could give up apocalypse, run kick or whatever. Like I said, I think it's a real punt to not run rejected though. Like so, it's like some of them. I think picking and choosing, and I don't think you need to go all in too. I think people will make a bad mistake if you know if they ran like all the 7 through 9s and 22
Yeah.
through 24s as the one line of text. I don't think that is
Trigger decks that try to run 30 triggers are usually
Yeah.
worse.
exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
What's the-
some exceptions. I feel like Hollow King could do it like pretty easily, right? Like with the -1s and stuff. But like, you don't want to go all in on your thing to a detriment. Like right now, I feel like Terra Skull is kind of like that. The chain one. Like you can't just go all chains. 'Cause he
I
doesn't have
almost
enough-
played that the other night, but I gave my cards to Possum. I didn't want to have to dig out all the chains.
I haven't built. I think it has potential. I mean, the version I was playing was kind of wonky, but it was one of my like, this is super fun.
I think he's got enough
like-
fun tricks.
Turning off DQ and then using the Super Steel Chain Punch, where it's like I have a 10, an 11, and no 5, was what I was running.
I was
So
going to
that
use
was
one of
pretty
the steel chain cards on 16 or 17 that's +2 to
Yeah.
grapple on finish rolls.
Yep, that's nice stuff.
That
All
was
right,
Well,
so
that and the
when
13
you
were
hit
going to be
a
my
card with 1 line of text, comma, draw 1 card, or your next turn roll is +1. Is that what it
Yeah.
is?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, baby, these are so cool. I gotta invest in one of these things that I saw on the internet. Oh, Bean, you making a rainbow too? Thank you.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, this one's for Matt? Yeah, give it to Matt. He's gonna love it. Thank you, Beanie Girl. That was so nice.
Looking at
of
the
you.
logo, I was wondering what the wingdings was in the middle.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Thanks.
Thank you. If you use the G at training with card, it'd be pretty cool too, right?
Yeah, I think you could. I think that would be like. I think you could make that very easily. I think some people. See, I kind of think personally the Gia training. I think some of the training cards may be a little. It's hard to give up like impact or flow.
Yeah, I'll tell you, like, one of the things with the training with cards is like I usually try to err on the side of caution. Obviously, it didn't happen with 64-bit Casey, but like the training with cards is a very slippery slope of this is the best card ever, or just like cool tech, right?
Yeah, and
I think it was either player's turn. It probably would be too good.
that would be starting to get like up there. Then you could use your stops versus, and then offensively you could play your cards, get extra draws too.
Because when I play the training with cards, which I do pretty often, it's like I'll throw a kick to draw a card if you already have a follow it down. You know?
Yeah, it's like think about that.
Like my standpoint, sometimes it blows up, but it's like that's why it's in the deck, right? So if you're not going to do it, what's the point of even like having that deck list? All right, so we are going with. Is this the Mother Chucker? What is this one called?
Just simple Chuck. Just simple Chuck.
All right, I have to go back and save these properly. No, I meant the finisher. I'm sorry.
Oh, let me see.
The sympathizer.
The
is the strike.
sympathizer, yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
I had to go back. That was a, I'll give shout out Colby Cram helping me come up with the names for that one. He's actually a mad genius.
I'm a very big fan of Colby Cram. I had a really good time with him at Origins and After Hours. Talked a lot about sci-fi and deck tech and different
Yeah.
things. He's a good dude. I mean, he's such an awesome addition to the community in
Yeah.
general. Just a great guy to talk to in general. Has a really nice way about it. And he like totally gets the game.
Hates the
Yeah.
refinery.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
That was-
Yeah. All
That's
right, what
like-
does this one do?
I don't really. So I just looked at the stats. I said, where'd it go? Oh yeah, Zoom. I said, +1 to agility, +3 to power. I don't know.
So that would be 6 to a 9, 9 to a 10. I talked with him earlier. Like I before I fell asleep, I was like, "This is what I had for the strike." So, Steve, you've been on the recipient of Chuck Luck, right?
Is this simp like this?
Yes.
And then how are we gonna spell this?
ATHIZER.
Yes, SI. Yeah, MP.
Yeah, the hyphen's fine. And it's the sympathizer.
Yeah, these. How does that look? Does that look better with the hyphen or without the hyphen? Do you think?
I don't know. It would definitely, like, clearly people would get the simp part
What
if
about
you
this?
hyphenated.
Simple visor.
Yeah, the simplifies.
I think it would just the A works fine.
Yes.
True.
The simplifier, like simplifying.
Sympathizer is gonna get turn into a tongue twister.
Yeah.
All right,
Or-
what was the effect here?
We were like, I don't know what you want to put on the stats. Like, I'm really,
Just
but
throw
I
out
was
what you had on paper. And we'll go.
+1 agility, +3 power, 6 to a 9, 9 to a 10.
And did it do anything else?
Oh, yeah. If you rolled 11 or higher for your turn roll, you may re-roll your finish roll. So if I take the gimmick, roll a 10 to an 11, the little Johnny
that's
Korea.
good.
Yeah, I was talking with him. It was like the Chuck Luck is definitely like whenever he gets a +1 on Johnny Korea or something like that, he always gets a 10 to an 11. Like, it's the most annoying thing in the world. And it's like, well, he went to the turn roll. Like, it happens all the time. So that's why I was like, it's like if you roll 11 or higher, like he could also get it with like set up the kendo stick or something if he wanted
That's
to.
true. Set up kendo stick's a good call.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's why it's like, all right, but he would be giving up like a draw 3.
So why don't we do like the brain finisher, where if you botch, you could re-roll. What's his 5? Did we even do that?
Strike.
Did I skip right past
Strike.
that?
Oh, yeah, we didn't do the stat. Yeah, that's right. We did not do the stat.
So you said set up the kendo stick, right?
Yeah, it was Tech
Yeah.
10.
Tech 10.
What and power 6?
Yeah,
Power
power
6.
6.
Tech 10,
Agility.
agility 9, strike 5, sub 7, grapple 8. Just Geo with some numbers reversed. With some reverse numbers, I mean.
Knew you were always a Pate Mark. One of these Ricky Riot stat lines.
I do love the classic Ricky Riot style, and I can't. I'm not gonna lie.
Would this double condition justify not being once per turn?
Well, I mean, so what? You can,
So if you roll strike
If I
again,
just
you can
kept
do it
rolling
again.
if you kept re-rolling strike, I think so. Yeah, if you re-roll strike and it's like, no, I'm gonna hit something else. Like it might be a 7,
So
but at
in
least
my opinion, yeah, a 6 or yes.
But-
I mean, what do you think? Because like
That's a
it's
double
not
condition.
just a straight box. It is like a double, right?
Yeah, so it has to be an 11 or higher, and then it's got to hit the 5. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then
I
you
mean,
have your finish rolls would be 10.
10.
So you can't roll a 5. So
Yeah,
it's
so it'd be
9,
7 and
10,
8 would be
10,
the botches. 7, 8.
7, 8.
7, 8 are the real botches. I think that's fine with the double condition. Like, and that way it's like Chuck's like, I will not roll a 5 on this. It's like I fulfilled all the conditions. I'm getting my at least a 7.
Yeah,
If it's
is the
high crowd
auto
meter,
7
I
too
cannot
good?
lose.
Yeah.
Double conditions, man. Like that's the thing. It's like he's got to get an 11.
All right. Let's see. Grapple.
Grapple. All right, so grapple. Simple domain is the name. A little shout out Jujutsu Kaisen, I guess.
I cannot look
Is
past.
that like the domain expansion stuff?
Yeah.
Simple domain is a different type of domain expansion kind of thing. I can't look past the
Piglet's
Underhouse.
ass.
Just the Underhouse just having no yeeks whatsoever. A single yeek.
Yeah.
No dividing line. No domain.
Is it actually called the simple domain in the show?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
that's sick.
so the domain expansion is like they kind of make like a pocket universe, right? And then a simple domain just like cancels all of that out. Simple domain is like no fancy stuff.
Yeah, right. Just nice.
All right, what do we have here?
I wanted something kind of like
Domain is spelled
like-
wrong.
Oh yeah,
It's AIN.
AIN. I wanted something kind of like Gia's sub here for like the
Line of text.
yeah, for line
Yeah.
of text instead of with lock or I can't remember what hold. So
It's probably harder to get with the one line of text. So yeah,
there's
Is
a
it? It's
lot.
basically like any stuff. I don't know. It's probably.
there's a lot of lock and hold, Steve.
Yeah, that's
There's a lot, and they're all good cards.
Fleecing the lock.
Yeah, fleecing the full lock, standing ankle lock, half Nelson headlock, lock up. Like there's plenty of those. Theo says
one
thanks.
line of text. Did we use the word or the letter?
I think we used the number like that. Did we? I don't.
I think if it's a number under 10, you're supposed to spell it. And if it's over, you use it. I think that's like the grammatical rule. I might have that backwards.
Drew's my grammar guy.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Do not know.
I'm better at spelling than grammar, but
Yeah.
I think either one is easy enough. Like there's
I mean, for me,
like,
this
it's
is
like, bro,
this
you
looks
know
like
what
a
one
full
is.
Nelson suplex. So I would say power, submission, grapples where you're at, right? Grapples is probably way better to boost the bottom. No?
Yeah, yeah, it could be.
That's a 6 and 7.
Yeah, power and sub are 6 and 7. It's a little different. Gia's is 5 and
5
7.
and 6? Yeah.
5 and
Is
7.
it? Oh, 5 and 7.
5 and 7.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it-
also
it-
a submission.
It's power and sub as well. Yeah.
Okay. Then sub. I'm still kind of on the fence if the strike is too good. I don't think an 11 turn roll is that hard to achieve. But I also could be wrong.
Maybe,
Because like if you roll an 11,
You- I was gonna say you've got plenty of reroll stuff all the time though, like because you could also just like the
but the infinite reroll is like where it's kind of rough because it's like at crowd meter 2,
That's
you're
true.
guaranteed a 9, right?
maybe you could do it to twice
That's what I was thinking, right? Like you do a Chuck
because
Buster
there's two
thing.
conditions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
two conditions, do it twice, and I guarantee you I'll roll strike.
Yeah.
Which would be hilarious, right?
It
Yeah.
would be. It would be the funniest thing ever.
I also like Chuck having a reroll gimmick because a reroll finish because famously pre-gas Chuck beat the Grump in a Thursday night during the Shogun Challenge with CJ Sparra. and
Buried
because
8 cards out of.
buried 8 cards in his hand to re-roll twice, and just so he could get a 10 to an 11, and he rolled like an 8 to a 9, but it was like, I'm gonna get this 10 to an 11, and did it, and then Grump just starts like crying. He's like, I can't win with Shogun.
I was like,
Yeah.
I play, you got to play, like, I knew I wasn't going to beat Danny Thunder in the long game. I was still like, when it's Danny Thunder, and I was still like pretty newish. So I was like, we're just going to bury everything in my hand to get it.
So what the tornado event, I played Ariel and Scrappers, right? Which is like Amazing Red in tag team, which is still really good. And I did something really different. I mean, the floats had just came out. That was a huge help. Where all 22 through 24s, I played your reroll finish. And that basically was like, because my finishers were like auto kills or botches, right? So I was like, oh, this is a really good strategy, right? I have 2 bites at the apple. The whole event, which I went to the finals before it was cut short, I did not positively increase my finish roll one time. I mean, I still ended up doing really well and winning like the event, but there was never a time where like I rolled a 16 and re-rolled into like an auto kill or even an 18. It was always stay the same or get worse. So like
Yeah.
it's a tough.
But that's
It's
what I
tough.
love about reroll. Like, that's what I love is like the gamble of it all. I love
Big
it when
gamble.
I've got like an 8 or a 9, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna reroll it and get greedy, then roll a 5, and it's like,
Yeah, but that finisher doesn't do that. So there's like
Yeah.
the downside. What is this one called?
Candy Cremation. It's that's actually
God.
Zack Sabre Jr.'s.
That is graphic.
It's based off the cremation lily, is what the actual move, the actual real wrestling move is in there.
Very suggestive given the pose here.
Cremation?
Yeah. Candy cremation.
I mean, we can go with a different name, but
No,
that's
I mean,
oh,
listen, I don't think we're drawing the line at cremation.
yeah. I was like, that doesn't seem too bad. I was like,
This one until we get to beef.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah. What was
finisher
this
name's a
effect?
little more. Like, okay, I really don't know on this one. We last time we talked was tinkering with the spotlight, the change the or to an and or get both effects on your gimmick. But realistically, like I'm pretty open on this one. Like I don't.
Why don't you
really
try to
like-
make this one line of text? Wouldn't that be hilarious?
just make like it would be like what just
It would have to be
Plus
like
one to your
plus 5 to
finisher.
5.
+5 to 5, +1 to your fin. I don't know. Is that too strong? I don't know what plus.
Plus
I don't
two.
know.
Plus one to your finish roll is fine, but yeah. I don't know.
Your opponent's breakout rolls are -1. That may be 2 lines.
Opponent's finish roll is -2. Or breakout roll is -2.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Opponent's breakout. Where's all the geniuses
That'll
in the
be really
chat
fun.
at?
I mean, this is stupid.
I mean, there's a couple of interesting ways to do this, but they're all a little complicated.
Right.
You could do if you have no cards in play with more than 1 line of text, something happens, right?
True.
Breakout rolls this turn is
I mean, you could be
-2.
really funny, right? I mean, I don't think I would do this, but just to make the joke, you could do something like this.
Break rolls.
Make the text really small.
yeah. It's just like the
Wall of
tiniest
text
text
incoming.
ever.
Yeah.
Um.
So it would be what, +5 to strike and draw a card if you kept it super simple.
Yeah, that would be 5 to a 10, and then something like that. I don't know, Bob. That's pretty cheeky too. Like if the finish having something like if you only have cards with 1 line of text in the name.
If you have no other cards in play with more than 1 line of text, your opponent's breakout rolls are -2 or something absurd. I mean, you could get pretty absurd with it, right?
Yeah, I mean it's going to be
Yeah.
very hard to pull that off, but yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
would
gonna
be,
be
that
difficult.
would be interesting. Like that is super interesting. What are thoughts on that one, Steve? Something like that.
That would make him interesting for like drafts, right?
Yeah. It'd be really hard to get a deck that way, but
Yeah.
if you pull
Like,
up
if you
if you pull
could.
up a follow-up stop straight into this finish, it could work.
Yeah, it would have to be like the 22 through 24s. I'd have to get like a 22, like a 23 or 24 in play.
What follow-up has one line of text? Yeah, the draw threes, like either beat down
But isn't it?
plus three.
Isn't the
Wow.
objective is not having any? Right?
Yeah, that's what I said. If you have no
Oh,
other
yeah.
cards in play with more than one line of text.
Yeah. So it would be like it couldn't be no
I got it.
cards.
Okay,
Because
Yeah.
this
sorry.
card is
I
going to
was
have more
thinking
than
it
one
was
line of
different.
text.
I was thinking if you had no cards in play with one line of text, then they get -2, right?
But
so
I
it's
can't.
like,
I can't do that because the way. Yeah, but see, that's the way you're thinking because
But
that's
he
gonna have,
basically
like,
has
two
no-
lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
no. So this is if you have no cards in play with one line of text, meaning you haven't used your gimmick at all. This
Yeah.
No. Oh
time
wait.
around.
Yeah, so it's basically like to come up with like you have no stops in play essentially.
Right.
It
Yeah.
had to be like
and
13
none
to
of your
15, yeah.
gimmick triggers. You
You-
you have your 10 through 18,
You played the complicated cards and you got to
Yeah.
this finish.
which a
Yeah,
follow-up
yeah.
stop into this is still pretty sick.
That's true. Swing take. Not very protected though. So, but So okay, so yeah, see what I was thinking in my head, I was thinking of it backwards too. I was thinking, oh, if I went one line of text into because
They're both valid, right?
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
both
yeah.
valid, but you can't have them both on one card. So
exactly, yeah. Interesting. I like either one of those. If you, so like I said, I'm pretty easy. Not too difficult here. It would be like, I think it'd definitely be harder. I think it'd probably be harder to go. I think it'd be harder to go one line of text into one line of text into finish. that
Really?
way.
I mean, you don't think that you could just do like?
Well, it's because there's only 3 follow-ups that can give that to me.
Oh,
So unless
Right.
unless I sack my stop somewhere else, right? So
right,
it's
the follow-ups would be problematic.
I
yeah,
get
the
what you're
problem
saying.
is-
If you have,
No other cards in play with one line of text.
if you have no other cards in play,
With exactly
more-
one line of text, not more than, right?
right.
no. Well, he's saying
Oh, I see. Yeah, I got you. No other cards in play with more than one line of text. Your opponent's breakout rolls are -2.
this is much more difficult to do.
This is very difficult,
That
but
is
it is.
very-
In
difficult.
that deck because he has to choose for his gimmick or no.
Yeah, if your opponent is being smart about it, you shouldn't be able to pull this off. But
Yeah, it
it
should
could
never
happen
be.
sometimes where you catch somebody and it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, it would really be more like where this would more than like where this could possibly happen is with like early, I think, where you just kind of like go quick and then
Follow
get
up into his sub, yeah. Which
Right.
is which on Crab Zero you still have the insta breakout anyway.
Right.
This is very hard to do. I
Yeah,
think.
because he has to choose. Like he's gonna have like as many one line of text in his deck as possible.
So if you have no other cards in play with more than one line, yeah. So I just need to go like 9, 18, yeah, something like that. But yeah, the opponent realistically pretty easy counterplay, like Bob was saying. I think it's just make me use my stop.
You don't need the word other either because this card doesn't have one line of text. So.
So this is more than one line, right? Am I?
Oh,
am I
right.
backwards?
I'm sorry. You're right. Yep. No other. Yep.
No other.
Gosh.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. So yeah, you go gimmick into gimmick.
I feel like this needs a bonus because it's just like
Probably so. Go,
Yeah, it needs
going that
something.
route.
All right, I gotta run. Steve, you'll send
I
me.
mean, would it be like +1 in power, +1 submission, or if you have another cards in play with more than one line of text, your opponent's breakout rolls minus?
Or probably,
Let's see. If you have other cards in-
'cause, I mean, what like it that it is pretty
It's-
stout. If I got it through, it would be pretty stout. It's probably gonna
It's
be
so
very
hard to do.
impossible
I don't
to
think it
get.
even needs to be an
Yeah,
or, Steve.
that's true. Like, it's gonna be very hard to get through. I think.
So I can confirm from the English teacher in the chat, recommended to spell out numbers 1 through 9, use numerals for 10 and above unless a number begins a sentence. We have the intermediate school teacher
I was right.
confirming. Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to spell everything up through. Sometimes they even say up through 15, I think, but at least 1 through 9.
Yeah, I mean, is pump up the crowd like you would have to go like pump up the crowd, heel hook this, right?
I don't even think you can go pump up the. You can't even use the new pump up the crowds either.
It would have to be
go,
like overrun.
Overrun
heel
into
hook.
like heel hook into like this would be essentially the only way to do it, really.
But more likely it'll be follow-up stop into this.
I mean, I'd probably.
Well, I don't
splash,
think
like,
I don't think there's a follow up stop that has. If you have no other cards, yeah, I don't think there's a follow up stop with one line of text in there.
no, there isn't.
Because
Yeah,
I don't think there's a way. I can't 13 through 15 or 19 through 21 it off a
Yeah,
stop.
you
like
can't.
that.
I was thinking it's like for the strike, you might splash in like a beat down or something. That line, because next turn rolls +3 is one line of text.
Now you're speaking my language.
I'd do that on the 24. Do set up the kendo stick, dive off the top rope, then a little +3.
Well, oh yeah. See, yeah, that's what you could do. You could do like a searcher 22 or whatever, however you want to, whichever way you want to go. You could do like a searcher. Like I think where people are gonna like play themselves though is like trying to do all three of the.
Right, the 22 draw. Bye, Bob. Thank you.
See ya,
being-
Bob. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Also.
Hi, Bob. Thank you.
Yeah. Then you can have your strong skill cards on 10 through 18. A little double down on the hits and ain't hurt nobody.
Just throw Grumpy Day on there for Danny Thunder. It's fun. We'll just call it there.
All right. No, that's
Grumpy
that's the leader of the gas or the vice
yeah.
admiral.
The vice admiral of the gas. Yeah. Damn, if I'd stop getting second in all these CACs, bro, we could have the.
I mean, I've been there. That damn. If Ryan Pierce didn't have air miles, I'd probably have a. I'd probably have
Probably
two
so.
more. Zach has already said to me, it's like, yeah, I was only worried about you in Atlanta.
Yeah, Brian,
like-
that's what it would have to be. It'd have to be like overrun, dive off the top rope, and I would just have to snowball with the finish sub.
Those are good cards anyway. I know people
Yeah.
don't like. I don't know if there's still a place for it, but one of like the most successful decks I had was like an old school SRG boss, right?
Mhm.
And it was just literally, I just played draw. I played like overruns, finger locks, draw threes, and it's like, all right, once I get to the pass barrier, which is very quickly, you're dead.
Yeah, you're speaking my language. I love doing that. A lot. That's Piglet too. That's a Piglet type deck as well. Just draw through your deck and then murder you once you get to pass berry. It's.
I think a +3/+3 on this is fine.
I think so.
6 to a 9, 7 to 10 is fine. It's better
yeah.
than it's slightly better than Gia, but Gia is uncapped.
And I like that the grapple and sub are different. So the grapple, I can focus it by trying to get my one lines of text into play. I guess the sub's the
Yeah,
same way.
you have several ways that you can go depending on how the game goes. And then the strike, you get your double reroll, and you can gamble. It's like I rerolled this 7, or no, rerolled this 5 again. Damn it, one more time. If you crap out, that's you.
Midwest
That
Coast
thing is
champion.
super top tier.
Check by center console.
You know, you also have full Nelsons and stuff, right? Like, I don't know what.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean to get like your turn roll higher or whatever?
Yeah, I think that finisher is like one of the better cards ever printed.
That one, the knee strike.
Yeah, I think it's much easier to do. Because, like, think about it.
Yeah,
the condition
I mean,
is
it's
not a
a-
hard one. Like, rolling
Yeah.
the 11, you win the roll, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, most of the time, right?
Like, you could play, if you want to get super cute, you could play, like, the Prima Lotta entrance. You could play the house always wins, right? Like, oh, now I got to enjoy this 12 finish roll and now die. So I think that there's a lot of...
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of
conditions
ways to get it
not
up to
too
11.
hard.
I think it's just deciding if you want to give up, like I said earlier, do you want to give up Impact as family to get a house always wins potentially or whatever. But I think set up the kendo stick is Like, I think that would be like the easiest way to get it to trigger.
This is called
I'm back,
But
guys.
the
not
sympathizer.
simplifier, right? What was it called?
Sympathizer.
Yeah.
Sympathizer.
Yeah.
I think simplifier would be pretty good too.
Simplifier would be good. I'm putting that in the bank for the next one.
I also think like that strike finish is fine considering like the gimmick is not both. A lot of people like Adriana D, you get to draw a card and -1 on a roll, and this is like I have to hit this lockup and I have to choose A or B.
Yeah. I mean, I think this character, I think it's pretty similar to power level in Gia. I think it's probably like a little bit worse though, but it's close.
I mean,
it has more. Like, I think here, like Bob was saying, I think it's nice, simple, and I think it can be picked up by anybody too. So
yeah, Ron Rumble said in the chat, it's like it seems fun and good without being absurd.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Gia is
that's
a
the
pretty high
fine level.
bar, but I think the power of Gia is
She can run any
that
stuff.
you could have like you could have cards with effects, which is like not what the game was when she came out, and they draw a card, right?
Right.
Yeah,
It's like back
shotgun
in the day, you
kicker
had to hit a
size the
punch
fight
and
in the
draw a
dog
card.
is crazy.
Yeah. So let me just unscrew up these things.
I have returned. The
Aye.
chat is requesting beef.
We're
beef,
getting there.
beef.
That's up next.
All right. All right. So, hold on. Give me one second if y'all don't mind. Sorry, I've got to.
You're good.
Let me take this work call.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even read this character, so we might be in for a fun ride.
I mean, I really haven't done too much on it. Honestly, I'll be right back though.
Yeah, this is the Chuck one was honestly easier.
All right, don't crash on me now, computer.
Don't crash on me now. Don't crash.
Come on, baby, hang in there. Uh-oh. Well, I'm waiting to see if my computer doesn't go down. Are you ready for Press 1P?
Me? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the one. I'm in a chat with him and Bob, and I was like, "When are we playing this?" And he's like, "We'll get it done." And I'm like, "We got a week."
Yeah.
It's like I work all weekend, man. It's like I work 12-hour shifts Friday through Sunday. And it's like if you're not blowing up something in a local scene in Long Island every Monday, I'd ask to play on Monday.
Yeah, no, he had a little hiatus, came back strong.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Why am I locked in?
Chugga.
Ooh. This I probably close a bunch of the tabs, probably load a little bit easier.
Yeah, I'm like locked in on the text bar right
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
now. Come on. Yeah, you see this? It like won't switch off the
Yeah. I see it.
Huh.
All right, let me give it 1 second. I'm gonna go get some hydration.
Remember to hydrate your face. Your face. I'm trying to think of something. So, someone posted something about Hulk passing away in the discussion group, and Rep Dave immediately puts up a picture of Shiki Baba.
Alright, somebody sent Paul the massive loss in the cracker community.
Oh God, I saw that. That's funny.
The world of crackers has
no,
lost a
folks.
giant.
So restart. Oh, I see movement.
It's not about movement. It's just this is not allowing me to click off.
I've heard otherwise.
Have you saved everything that's on there?
Yeah, he saved.
just-
He saved Chuck. So close out
Yeah.
Photoshop.
I was about to say, yeah, just Control Alt Delete. Rambo, the issue is he can't use the Photoshop at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the 2024, Artist of the Year hasn't done finishes, so. And we gotta do Kirk's Sheepy Baba.
It's me. I'm
Oh,
on the
you're-
big
yeah.
screen.
He's on the big screen.
Listen, it's all about the Bojangles, brother. It's
Oh.
bow time.
Oh no.
All right, that's loaded up.
uh.
I got the Bojangles Cajun filet biscuit with egg and cheese on it.
Oh. Spicy chicken biscuit, says Slade. Bo says.
Bo. Yeah, it's hilarious. So so I live in Alabama, right? But the
No.
Georgia right, yeah, the Bojangles in Duluth, Georgia, next to where Paul lives,
Yeah.
they get all the experimental like test market stuff.
Yeah, it was crazy. They had all
They-
kinds of wild stuff when we went.
They
there.
have peach cobbler, which is
Ooh.
basically like a biscuit with peach pie topping and then icing on top. And then they have like they had a burrito, which
What the hell
is
that?
psychotic. It is it's a burrito with
Like-
egg, sausage
What?
gravy, sausage, and hash brown.
Oh my God, that sounds delicious.
It's got like 4 bow rounds in the mud. It was the
Yeah,
biggest
and
thing I've
bow
ever
ra-
seen.
It'll
Yeah,
help,
bow
but yeah.
rounds are like these
Yeah.
giant hash browns.
Ah.
I ate all mine because they're delicious.
All right, so we're back up and running.
All right,
Thank
let's
you.
get back up and running. Ron
It's
saying
gonna be a
that's
long one here, folks.
that's the fat boy business. Is Ron Fraser, Mr. Rumbal.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, it's hilarious, man.
You can do this.
Bojangles. Ironically, I've been eating a lot of their like bone-in fried chicken. When we played football, like for a year, they sponsored our high school football team,
Oh,
and we won the state championship that year that they gave us dinners, and so
Uh-huh.
they got us addicted to like the chicken tenders, the dirty rice, and whatever.
Ooh.
And years later, they upcharge the hell out of their Supremes, their chicken tenders. It is insane. Like you can get like a 3-piece bone-in chicken deal better than you can get like 4 tenders.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Man.
Dude, how? Like, when did this happen? Where it was like chicken tenders / wings / nuggets was no longer like the cheap option, you know?
I don't
Like,
know.
I feel like now if you go to a restaurant, it's like $2 a chicken. Like that seems like crazy numbers, right? Like a 60, it's like $12, you know?
It is crazy how that
pretty
happened though,
wild.
because they didn't used to be. I wonder if it happen during like COVID and stuff. Is that when it started?
So not COVID. There was but there was like an outbreak among chickens that really slowed everything down. It's also what caused egg prices to inflate.
Yeah.
Because if it's harder to
Thanks,
get eggs, it's harder to
Biden.
get chickens.
Fair point. Fair point.
Bird
We're
flu
gonna get a
and
live
invasion.
reaction here. Matt Haas, you know Hulk Hogan died today.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know whether tell you that. What do you think your podcast?
No, I appreciate it.
That sucks. TJ just posted. Hold on a second, dude. I'm still waiting for the kick out at 2.9. Oh, that sucks.
Dogs are losing it.
The dog is.
Somebody check on, and it's not a joke. Somebody check on the Misfit.
I'm not on talking terms with him, so no. I will
Well,
not.
you don't have to air that out publicly.
For
No,
his character or what?
it's public. Everyone knows it already.
Yeah, I was like, I think that's just known. It's
Yeah.
like I don't. I think everybody does it.
I did not know that.
No, see. There you go.
Only 2 Hunk Homelanders left in stock now. Sold half your stock in the past hour.
I don't know if there was actually 4. Honestly, I was saying that. Beef mode. All right, what's the power of the beef?
All right,
We have no screen, Steve. Your screen's not. You're not sharing your screen, brother.
All right.
Book.
Yeah, because you opened it.
Actually, can we get a check on James Booker? Someone give a call to James Booker.
Power.
Power 10
I would have been disappointed if it wasn't.
had to be.
Brian Lee just gave us the entire culinary background of why.
He really did.
The demand for chicken wing outgrew the demands on the bone-in chicken. There are only 2 wings on a chicken versus the size of other cuts, breast, thighs, etc. So mainly bought wings because it's much cheaper. True. However, as more people wanted the cheaper cuts of chicken, it caused a bigger demand for it. Thus, the price has gone up. Look at oxtail. Look at beef brisket. As similar. All were once less desirable cuts, but now the demand drove the prices up.
Fair.
That was awesome, Brian Lee. I appreciate that.
I mean, he has worked in restaurants for a bit.
Yeah.
It makes sense, right? I feel like that's practical.
And also, he and I watch like the same cooking videos. Like it's like, hey, did you see a new something? It's like we talk about that all the time. It's like, all right, we're gonna go watch this 20-minute video on like the Michelin-starred Japanese sushi place.
What is your technique?
How about
Of the-
8?
Agility?
5,
Strike?
7,
Sub?
6.
Makes sense. Beef mode is a Goliath.
It gotta be right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Gimmick.
All right, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Look, don't like you know me. You know I like to put things. I like to procrastinate or whatever. So we was talking. So last night I had the all the brains of the TVA and Discord giving me gimmick ideas.
Not just the TVA, but
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
yeah. Well,
I don't know. I was thinking something like, you know, how about Fortress? There's like Fortress from the bottom. I don't think anyone's done that yet. Like where you, I don't know if that.
What did you put in the chat?
I put like
what?
5 different ones.
No,
Yeah,
the initial gimmick.
Opposite breezes. Does anybody have?
Yeah.
Does anybody have opposite breezes? When you and your opponent roll the same skill for the turn roll, you may re-roll your turn roll, and that rolls +1. So breezes is when you and your opponent roll the same skill, you may make them re-roll at a -1.
I love that.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I got breezes from Bob Dunn at Southern Fried. I played it for the first time in Atlanta, and I was like, and spoilers tonight, you better pack your lead finish stops in the Boss Roddy beatdown. Yeah, really like breezes. I think it's a really good comp, really good fun. So. Boom.
it's when you and your troll.
Chuck, tell Steve who won the Breezes versus Sticky match. Steve, what the hell is Sticky, bro? I was playing Brian Lee.
Oh,
He
yeah.
drew 14 cards in 2 turns. I almost passed out. I was like, what?
I mean, blame the Grumpy, man. Grumpy was like, you got to make this guy better. He's bad. I'm like,
sorry.
I don't know, man. It seems pretty good.
Yeah,
I put
He was-
Jag plus
He
15.
was the one who said, take the during your turn off the thing. And I was like, okay, this is terrible.
So the thing is, Grump doesn't keep up with new cards, so I'm not sure if he knew that double stops existed.
Yeah.
So it counted as things like.
I mean, that's great. Don't get me
4.
wrong. Those are
Yeah.
awesome. But I think the problem is I hit 15 cards in my deck and recover my finisher, right?
yeah.
I think
Listen,
It's pretty good. It's like it's pretty good. Like once you like, I think now that I've played against it, I'll tell you what I would be doing instead is I'd be throwing APOC offensively about every other turn against Sticky, as soon as I can get it back and just keep the board as clear as possible.
beef
yeah,
mode.
I will be. Jigsaw will be in the rotation.
I love that. I love the way the logos are on this. I like how they're like the names, how it's named and stuff.
I switched it because I think the square ones just fit better on the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it look. I like that. I think it looks really good.
It was.
Yes. So in the garage, when you first walk in left hand side, there's gonna be more of those boxes. The boxes have to be open.
Yeah, to counter this, I'm a big anti-meta guy, right? I was thinking about seeing if I could get a character that has just Sammy's baseball bat as a gimmick.
I wasn't gonna leak your ideas. I wasn't gonna leak that one. That was a good one. That's a
If
top
somebody makes it, I'll play it. Like I have no issues with it.
What is the gimmick?
Your opponent cannot draw more than one card.
Oh well, maybe that's the Grand Pack competitor already.
Listen, if there's I was about to say next time it opens up.
Maybe it is one that's in my folder right now.
Oh, is it really?
Oh,
Maybe.
I was about to say if it is, I'll play it. That's my new chase card.
that's Drew. Yeah, that's Drew's thing. Drew's not gonna have these people hitting him with the draw 4, draw 5 anymore. That's not gonna ever happen again.
Listen, I counter people, counter what my friends are doing. People are playing gigantic finishes, so I started playing Mimic. People are playing. I want to draw 8. I want to draw 2 every turn with Captain
Yeah,
Hook.
so you got to take like a screwdriver or something, and open them up. Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm taking a screwdriver to their fun.
to their fun.
You want to draw 12 cards in 2 turns? Absolutely not. You get 2 and be happy.
Yeah, that's
it.
it.
Was so funny because I'm like, Grump, I don't know, man. This seems real good. He's like, no, come on. I'm like, all right, let's let this rock. I thought everybody was going to be all over Jandre and Hulk. It's pretty funny that like Sticky went really wild. I actually think Bad Billy Bagpipes has a ton of potential.
We just built a deck on stack card. Backslide, baby.
Yes. I think there's a lot of good stuff that you could do. Dude, just like a opening with a sweet and salty impact drop is like wrecking your opponent's hand or anything,
It's
like,
the worst. To get hit with an opening, like turn 1 sweet and salty impact drop, I'm ready to just FF.
Yeah, I mean anything.
We
right?
love
like,
it on Spencer Vance.
All right, what's the name of this?
All right, this one is the triceps beef, like the tricep beef.
That tricep meat. That tricep beef.
Wait, hold on. Is that what I called it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the tricep.
All right, let's go look at this guy's finishers. How did the PC do with the update? They said they were getting it.
They did a chunk. They didn't get it all. They did say it was going to start on the 18th.
Yeah.
But we're making progress, right?
Yes, they are actively working on it.
All right, so we have the supermodel kick. If either player rerolled their previous team roll, this card is also a lead. We have add 1 from the discard pile to your hand. If either player rolled these bonuses, roll double rate bonuses.
And then the lookbook.
The lookbook. Lookbook is good. So we've got +2, +3, +5, and a possible double.
Sorry, hold on. I'm getting to work. I'll be right back. Y'all, Drew.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
all right, what do we have for the strike here? Because I'm going to try to keep it.
So the strike as Breezes's, it could be the. Let's see what he had. He sent it to me earlier. He still had +1 attack, +2 to strike, bury 1 card in your discard pile, draw 1. If either player reroll their turn roll, double these bonuses.
+1 tech, +1.
+2 strike. I think that would be closer to let's see. It's the down the runway essentially.
Yeah.
Instead of adding cards from discard pile, it's bury 1, draw 1. Technically based on ordering.
Thank you guys for joining in for a longer episode today. Lots
Yeah.
of stuff to catch up on.
I told Chuck, like, it's like, hey man, I got Thursdays off. Like, just let me know, and I can, because he's in and out with work all the time. So that's why it is legitimately hard for a lawyer to take like several hours during the middle of a weekday. So that's why I was like, yeah, man, I'll do it.
Appreciate it.
Beef mode.
Beef mode.
Beef mode.
She's been talking about Beef as like the Bertha Faye character for like 10 years, too. It's so good. Yeah, you are missing Double D's bonuses. You're missing the bonuses part.
Oh, it must have got cut off when I copied and pasted. Thank you.
Yeah, you're fine. I think my pest control guy is here, and that's why the dogs are losing their mind.
Stay down there.
I don't even hear them.
That's good. No, it Discord it picks it up a lot easier. They go crazy.
What is going on here? I've had no issue with anything, and now everything's freezing. Snap super kicked in the face, 6 to a 10. I spectacled my way out of it.
Really?
Yeah, I made it a 10 to a 9 and rolled a 9 to break out.
Oh, that's cool.
Almost got squashed. It was a good call.
I get as soon as I get hit with one of these generics, that's basically what I'm doing. It's like I'm not risking this.
Yeah, and honestly, I think the trigger on the strike is easy enough to avoid that you don't need to cut it because of unstoppables, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he can only do it against me if he rolled technique or agility, which is why I kept chain wrestling. Come on, man. Don't do this to me twice. I have too much stuff to do. Can we pause your guys' videos for a second? I don't
My
know why
video's
this
off,
would be
so-
different.
I'll turn mine off.
We were smooth sailing for such a long time. I feel like I don't even have like anything open aside from Zoom and Photoshop. Come on, baby. Chugga. Chugga. What has he got on the other finishers? So at least we can have them fresh.
I
All
got
right,
you.
I am back. Sorry, man.
Yeah, turn off kill your camera real quick, Chuck.
Turn the
Oh, turn
camera
it
for a
off.
second.
Sorry.
See if that helps.
Yeah, it's he has the beef bomb as +3 to the 5, +2 to the 6, and then an effect. Let's see. I guess it would be closer to the lookbook.
Yeah, it would be like that was the one that was similar to the lookbook. but I didn't know. I didn't know if the choose strike grappler. So I mean, that's a pretty good. There's a pretty good effect on that. So I didn't know like exactly what.
Is it like is that the full Nelson one? Or the one you
Well,
It's a draw.
Yeah, it's a
you
draw.
could make it a full Nelson,
yeah.
or you could be like bury cards equal to the number of cards in their hand of that chosen type.
Yeah, true.
I'm sure all my friends are like, of course. The hand
Yeah, because like
destructor.
shuffling back is not that good, obviously. Come on, Photoshop, you could do this. We got this green, we got this blue ring spinning, so there's still hope.
And then for the, oh yeah, on the tricep beef for the effect, I went with the Nido finish. Obviously, I needed a little Nido in here somewhere. Kind of like the effect, the bury one, draw one. I like that.
Is that what his does?
Yeah, Nido strike is a bury one card in your discard pile, draw one card, and then if
The
you
jumping,
bump the previous, the jumping, flying,
jumping elbow.
Yeah, jumping. I couldn't remember what they called it.
Flying elbow. That was New Japan naming all their stuff.
Yeah, jumping
Like
elbow
everything.
attack is a little seems basic compared to like Destino. And
Yeah, it's
Blonda.
so funny because it's just that's what it is. It's literally just that they're like he's jumping and attacking them
And
with
they
an
would
elbow.
not like let me do. You know, I can't tell you how many times like I've dealt with an indie guy, which to me is like the coolest thing that they've let me like name their finishers, and I'm like,
Yeah.
can I just make a name for this? You know, and
Yeah,
like Chris Bay had that submission, and I was like, can I call this like the 13th floor or the top floor? I forget which one it was, but like that was his like rap album name, and he's like, that's amazing, you know, just like being able to do something that's not literally on the nose for what this is, right?
Work
Exactly.
with somebody.
So, all right, I am going to take a moment to go upstairs really quickly,
Okay.
and then if this thing does not unfreeze, I'm gonna unfortunately have to close this again. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. We can vamp.
we are frozen today.
Damn it, check your forehead froze Photoshop, man.
That's not. Hey, that's not me. That's Rambo and beef. Don't.
Boof.
And Booker's has said something. He's very upset that Hogan has died. No other posts.
It's also loosely based on Bertha Faye, Michael Kurt.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bertha Faye and his wife. Yeah.
Like when I was doing the logo, it was like, Joe, I really want to look up Bertha's what she had. No, I'm just gonna look at. I looked at Women of Wrestling and Glow's logo, and I just went with that.
I really like it. I really like that logo. I think that one looks really good.
Appreciate it.
I was gonna say, great choice.
It's simple to the point.
We like that here.
We like that here.
God, this Cajun filet is massive on this biscuit. It is way bigger than the biscuit itself.
That sounds real good.
Mm-hmm.
They
Like
just
that.
put what is it? A spicy McMuffin at McDonald's up here.
All beef, no wool. Exactly.
Bro, the spicy sauce at McDonald's was actually spicy when I got it on the snack wrap. I was
Yeah.
like, what? I was like, all right, hold up.
Like they do good
This
sauces.
isn't fair.
They do some good sauces. What can I say?
I love
There's a
McDonald's
drawer
ranch.
over there that says scissor. It might be in there.
Skizzer.
Scissor me
No,
timbers.
this is super annoying, dude.
I know, it sucks.
Very tragic.
Go into the task manager.
Mm. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh.
Maybe if I end the other stuff.
You have other tabs open?
It's weird because it says I don't, but then it also says I have Microsoft Edge open.
Yeah.
But like if I click Edge, there's nothing there.
Well, it's probably on in the background. Sometimes programs
Yeah.
will just stay on in the background. Sometimes.
Did it help? Got so much stuff to do. Ain't nobody got time for this.
Slamilton wanted you to update your Commodore 64, Steve.
Boy, what?
He's making a joke about your computer, saying if
You
it's
say
Commodore
you got a
64.
Oh,
brick.
Commodore 64. I thought it was a Casey Ryan joke.
Oh,
No.
no.
Oh no.
No, this one actually wasn't. The 64 was actually not for 64.
You're on edge about Casey, huh?
Oh, he's like staring at me too. He's like there's like a row of boxes with him like right next to me from the Grand Packs. He's like taunting me. Somebody said it looks like Taylor Schwab, and I can't unsee that now.
Oh God.
Oh man,
Oh, now I can't even see it. What the
a
hell?
little thicker, Taylor.
Yeah, a little thicker, Taylor.
Ian would love that.
Where's he been, Case?
He's at work.
He's working a lot.
Yeah, he's prepared to Grand Gathering to be driving to New Jersey to pick up Mikey Nichols and then driving to Ohio
And then driving Mikey back, right?
and then driving Mikey back.
And then driving.
I mean,
back to
I
Mississippi.
don't know his financial. Wouldn't it just be cheaper to fly him?
Yeah, for sure. But I don't think Casey flies.
No,
think that
I mean
might be
he
it.
could drive and just.
Just paper might be ticket.
I mean, it's going to be a hellacious drive for Casey either way because Mississippi to like he's even further away than we are. I think.
Yes.
Like I think he'll have a couple more hours on his, and then the new.
All right,
I
what
don't know
I'm
how
gonna
far-
do for you guys, because it looks like I gotta close this again. Error reported for Adobe. Thanks, man. I'm gonna close this. I would like to.
Yeah.
Work on that other character while I have the minds here, because it'll be very easy for me to just input the beef mode as soon as possible. You know, we know where we're going.
Just
Yeah.
input it. Good, it'll turn on my
Thanks.
face. Oh, got a piece of biscuit. Easy to tell.
You're like, what the hell is this?
Gotta give the old beard a flick.
It's like,
Backup gimmicks. Fortress for stops. That's what he does. Crib Librarian on 7 or 9. Sammy's baseball bat. Heartache Kid, power and submission? Am I
no.
missing something?
I
No,
was just thinking-
power, go get a sub.
Power, go get a sub.
Like
Oh.
the tech guy goes to get a strike. Power goes to get a submission.
Those were just interesting ones we were coming up with last night.
Yeah,
I think
Chuck. Chuck also skipped a 4 in between 3 and 5. I noticed that earlier.
well, that's because the 4 was the Breezes gimmick.
Oh,
so
I see.
I
So you just deleted it.
yeah.
Took it out of the list.
Oh, I'll be so happy if I didn't lose my progress. No, kind of.
I don't think you'll lose your progress. It should auto save it. It'll restore it usually.
Yeah, if somebody doesn't already have the Sammy's baseball bat character next Grand Pack, I'll do that. I'll
I'm
do
gonna
that.
have to
with-
change the guy who's in the folder.
Yeah, I'll do vacation with that, man. I'll be like, hey, because it fits with vacation. Hey, chill out. Stop drawing so many cards.
Hey, we're trying to hang out.
Yeah, we're
trying to hang
trying to
out
have we're trying to have a good time, and you're doing too much.
It
That's not
already is
casual.
a Grand Pack competitor.
Yeah, so look, you'll get to play it when when are the Grand Packs coming out again?
Hopefully, Grand Gathering.
Oh
Checks
my
out.
god,
That's
I'll
coming up
play it.
soon. I mean, that's so soon. It
That's,
doesn't feel like it, but it's
about
less than 2 months.
Less than 2 months away, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
is anybody
play
else
it.
looking to go down to WrestleCon?
Where's
That's
that?
I put Jeremy in touch with the New Jersey locals.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
the
New
one in New
Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah, it's the one at the. It's the. It's one at
SummerSlam weekend.
Yeah, next weekend.
All right,
Crap,
so
are
let's
we watching SummerSlam?
do this
Oh.
again. This is what +1 agility, +1 to technique, right?
hmm
We don't see your
Yes.
screen, by the way.
Yeah, it's +2 to strike, +1 to tech. I'm just looking at breezes.
Yeah.
And then the jumping elbow attack. Bury one card in your discard pile, draw one. If you gimmick, draw one.
If either
Or
player
you either play or reroll.
I agree with you, Bob. If we didn't have Gen
What's
Con,
that?
we would have had a major presence at WrestleCon.
I know
That's
that
true.
was a concern.
The timing is unfortunate for sure.
I had to copy and paste lined up.
I had it
If
ready to
either
go.
player
Yeah, re-rolled their turn roll. Double these bonuses. I forgot. Like it'd been so long since I'd played a reroll character until I got to Atlanta, and I've forgotten how fun it was.
Man, yeah, I'm so tired of Macho Manny. I never want to see Macho Manny again after you playing it forever.
It was like
Bob Dunn is on team Errata, Manny, and the Brain.
Erratum, how so?
It's not just the straight turn roll loss. It's like lose by 3 or lose by 2.
Lose by 2 or 3.
I mean, like kind of like Santana.
I was about to say Santana's already Macho Manny, nerfed Macho Manny then.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No, because it's the same.
No, it's
roll.
the same. Where Macho Manny is the
Oh,
next.
yeah,
So
but-
it would be if you lost this turn roll by like if you lost your last turn roll by like 2 or more.
Sure.
I mean, do they need to be errata? I don't. Are they strong? Yes, but I mean they're in world, so they're not harming anybody really.
If you listen to Robert the Brain Dunn, Brain sucks. He's bad. Like he says that he's bad. Never mind the fact that the day he says he's bad, he goes and wins a CAC. Like
He beat
like
my
he's
butt
bad.
too, pretty handily. That was a tough loss.
Yeah, I
just
take
got
everything.
murdered.
I take everything that Brain says with a little grain of salt, especially when he talks about his own competitors. I listen to what he says about other competitors more than his own.
It makes my job very hard because I mean, human nature. People have like.
He's gonna hold on now.
self-interest.
Yeah, he said,
Bob,
"Hold
you have
on
the
now."
Zoom. Come on back.
He said, "Hold on now."
Hold up.
This is also a character that won Faction Wars twice in a row with two different.
Oh, the Brain is obviously the top tier character. I don't know what ground.
Two
you
different
can say
players,
that
two
out.
different stat lines.
Just enjoy worlds, buddy. Like,
Yeah.
that's where it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's crazy. The only guy that didn't win like an incredible amount with Robert the Brain Dunn is Simple Chuck in Rising Stars.
You're not gonna talk about me and not like have me show back up. Now. Come on.
I don't care because what I said is true.
I mean, everything can be true in a vacuum, but my whole point about Brain and Manny is they need to be errated because they should come out of worlds. They don't belong in worlds anymore in terms of their usability. They're only there now because they have a gimmick that some people will never allow to drop. But Brain is worse than Manny, especially because he still has the worst finishes.
I agree with that. I agree.
Like
that
a double bonuses for 310s or something
The Agility 7 one bonuses are crazy.
The Agility 7 one
on
does
the
have
grapple, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
the new
Yeah.
The
version?
strike's great
Super
too.
good.
Yeah, no,
But,
Manny has 2 sets of finish sets and two different stat lines to combo them with, and just when you look at the latest one, it needs to be
Well,
something
he
needs to
can't.
be done.
Manny can't interchange. They're locked into his.
Yeah, but
Whichever
you
one you're
always
playing.
play the newer one. Yeah,
Not
you
not
always
a
play-
soul plays the non-foil.
Right, you always play the foil, the Manny
Yeah.
of the
You can
year
get
or
it.
whatever.
Yeah.
But again, the point is just in terms of like things are supposed to stay in worlds because of their use. I was way overdue winning a major tournament with Brain. Drew, I know you can make fun of that. I tried like 50 times.
As we are
That's
all aware, Faction Wars is a minor tournament that is not should not reward anything.
I didn't win Faction Wars with Brain until the very last try. Right? Again, I understand.
Is it on the record or not?
It is now. Yes,
and
100%.
then Ryan won the previous year with a different stat line where he went almost undefeated.
Well, yeah, but
Didn't it also win another
and
year before that?
hold on. And who drafted Rain in the Olympics?
You?
Nope.
Or it was like
Nobody.
who?
Nobody. He went undrafted. He went
I'm so,
undrafted in the Olympics this year.
Well, that's Worlds, right?
yeah.
Worlds is
Hey, there's only
16 teams.
32 options, and there were how many Olympic teams? 18.
Listen, I don't know how
16,
John
yeah.
P has managed to make like MVP is not one of the greatest characters ever printed, but MVP doesn't get drafted for some reason.
Loudmouth
My
gets
point-
drafted.
my point
Ryan
is
Mouth
there's-
didn't get drafted.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I hate to burst everyone's bubble. There are a lot of good characters.
What's the bonuses on this one?
Um, which one is this supposed to be? Like the supermodel kick, or is this supposed to be? Like
Oh, this is the lookbook.
the
This is
lookbook, right?
Oh, this is the lookbook. I thought this was the lead one.
yeah. I think that we were doing the
Uh,
grapple one is the lookbook.
Yeah,
Okay.
the sub is because based on stat lines, the lead is the look.
We're just moving them all down backwards.
Yeah.
like strike the
Gotcha.
sub, sub
So
to
what,
grapple.
this
grapple.
one, what does the lookbook do? I'm
So-
afraid to open my internet browser.
I got you. It's plus 3 to the 5, so plus 3 agility, plus 2 to 6, which is still submission. And the effect is choose strike, grapple, or sub, and look at your opponent's hand. Draw cards equal to the number of cards in their hand of the chosen type. Whether you want to spin off that,
I want to
is-
spin it in some way. I just like shuffling back would not be as good, obviously.
yeah,
I mean, at the
either
end
that,
of the game, maybe.
you could turn it into like a pseudo full Nelson. You don't bury the cards of that type, where it's just like, well, you're not playing many subs into beef mode. I'll choose subs. You got 4 subs in there. All right, bury 4 cards in your hand.
Yeah, that's interesting. Where it doesn't have to match the type or whatever.
Yeah,
If we
and
wanna
it's
do it that
it's
way.
not a press slam
Yeah.
because they can choose other cards, so they can keep stops.
Yeah, they can get rid of their dog water subs. They're not going to play into me.
Yeah.
Submission.
Look at your opponent's hand.
And then
Yeah.
the wording.
It was going to be plus 2 to sub. I don't know if that is a conscious change you are making in the.
Was it? Oh, I thought you
Yeah,
said plus
yeah.
3 plus. Okay.
No, the lookbook is plus 2 to 6.
Gotcha.
5,
Choose
yeah.
one, strike out, was submission.
It's 5 to an 8, 6 to an 8.
I kind of like. I was thinking this. I mean, this obviously better, right?
Sure.
Uh,
I mean, it's going to be the hardest one for her to hit because it's 7-5. But yeah, I mean, 9 to a 10.
choose
Not a
strike,
soul-
grapple, or
not a
submission.
soul will be
In your
mad
opponent's
at
hand,
it.
Opponent buries cards in their hand.
Equal to the number of type in their hand. I think that wording is fine.
I don't know if this
Number
is...
of cards of that type in their hand.
Of that.
Of that type, yeah.
Your opponent buries cards in their hand equal to the number of cards in their hand of the chosen type. Do you need in that hand again?
Somebody will rules lawyer it, I'm sure.
So you would go choose strike, grapple, or submission. Look at your opponent's hand. Your opponent buries cards in their hand equal to the number of cards of the chosen type.
But this could be simplified slightly. The wording
Yeah.
could be simplified if you make it a reveal instead. You could change it
Okay.
to your opponent reveals their hand and buries one card in their hand for each card of the chosen type revealed.
Beautiful.
Your opponent reveals
Their
their
hand.
hand My dyslexia isn't like full effect. Your opponent reveals their hand.
And buries one card.
Buries one card.
Well, okay, you can leave the rest of it. And buries cards equal to the number of the chosen type revealed.
Okay.
And buries cards equal to the number of the chosen type revealed.
Gotcha. Yeah, that saves a line.
Yeah, so slightly less dense.
So I want to make this fair, right? Especially the breezes. I think pure bonuses, unless there's an overboost, is usually pretty comparable. I mean, I think
Mhm.
I think the main exception would be like 8 to a 10 compared to 5 to a 7. Right? That's usually one of the outliers, I would say. 9 to a 10, I think, is better than 6 to an 8.
Yeah, I mean, I like it better. I had
I
just kind
assume
of,
so,
I
yeah.
had just kind of matched it to breezes, to be honest, when I was.
Yeah,
there.
I mean, should this like switch to something like
I mean, you could do 6 to an 8, 9 to a 10.
Yeah, see, I mean, or
what's the
5
8?
to a 7. Whatever.
The 8 is submission.
No, 8 is tech. 8 is tech.
No, 8 is tech. Yeah, excuse me.
I'm sorry, what's the 6? That's what I meant.
Submission.
It is submission. I actually said it, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's that way. It's
I would say
less,
this is definitely stronger than like if it was the same exact bonuses, this is better than Lookbook. Or
Yeah.
is that not?
I think so. I think so.
It is very funny that she's power bombing me, and it's also a Barry card. Given that she's the TVA commissioner, and TVA commissioner makes you Barry,
A little dose of his own medicine.
right?
Like, I don't know if you go a little bit like less bottom heavy and do something like this.
That-
protect the
I was about to say we're getting. It's funny if it would just turn into very close to my grapple finish, which I think she would like. My grapple finish is +1 to the 5, LOL, and then +1 to the 8 and 9.
Hey, crowd meter 5. That's a winner.
I had a
I've
banger
done
of
it.
a match with Tim White, who's becoming a very good player. He said he's been getting a lot of help. I think looking back on the match, there was one like pretty glaring play error that he might have made, where he was trying to push through the strike finish when I had 3 stops, but I only had 2 for the sub. But I don't know how much of a difference that made. But it was like one of the differences between like the Poper press slam and the jackknife, you know? It was crowd meter 2, and I rolled a 5 to a 9 as opposed to a 5 to a 10, you know? Like, so the bottom boost is pretty significant late in the game. I will
I'm looking at the
say that,
boost.
like, especially against CBA commissioner, having my bot, but like when you have that bottom protection, crowd meter 2, it is like a really secure feeling. It's like almost,
Yeah, it is
you know,
nice.
you don't have that like
It-
I'm gonna
it
roll
is
a
nice.
7 and this game's still going.
And it's crazy because normally I'm not a huge fan of bottom boost, but lately it's like you can because in theory I would like to just end the game on crowd meter 0, right? That's where I want to end it, right? Crowd meter 0
Yeah.
1, that's beautiful. But it sucks so bad when you're crowd meter 4 and you roll a 5 to a 9. You know,
Can you
there's
tell he's
nothing
been
that
playing
worse.
a lot of Night Terror?
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Night Terror. No bonuses anywhere. It's just
I wanted to do Night Terror Grand Pack, but there's just been too like I haven't. It wasn't justifiable to like create that over what other people had commissioned. But I did have some cool ideas because I think he needs an upgrade at this time. You know, I think he's
yeah,
at the
I think
point
so.
where he
I
deserves.
do agree. He needs an upgrade. In book matches, he's like it's so hard to play. It's so hard to play him. And then the new gimmick blankers on 16 through 18 and 10 through 12 kind of also like I got clipped early in my Olympics match with one of those, and it was just brutal for a while. So it's interesting.
How do you guys feel with them? They're exactly where they were. Do you think people would have played them if it was an or?
If it was or go
Not
search your
as
deck.
much.
No,
No.
it wouldn't.
If it was an or, people would have a lot more difficult time choosing between that and the regular 10 through 12. The triggers when there are 3
I don't know if
leads.
it's a bad thing. You know, just like I don't because like it's become kind of an auto pack. And it's
The
very
10
good.
through 12
But
that triggers on 3 leads would just mean that more people play the counts as multiple leads stops, right?
Right.
Yeah, which is also not necessarily bad, right?
Right.
Because those are not like I feel very vulnerable when I don't have the chop down.
Yeah,
I was running Santana this week and I was using almost card for card the Mass Llama
That's
um
how I ran it too.
so the single player deck. The
Yep.
major change I did is I took out the fight and the dog, which is probably a downgrade for the ones that forced my opponent to reroll. So I thought that was good synergy with his gimmick and his finishers and stuff. Um, but in those matchups where I was in like the past berry game and stuff, not having like a chop down and only having pineapple for sheep, it felt like super vulnerable. Now this is going to be the one that's a lead.
Yeah.
yeah, this would be like the super mono.
What is this one called?
The
This one is
beef
called
curtains.
the beef curtains.
I was gonna say I feel like it needs to be that, right?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is, I was gonna say this is definitely the one that we talked about in Atlanta while we were eating that Korean street food.
the
Steve.
beef curtains.
I'm still mad they didn't send the robot to my table. I feel like
I
that's what
know. We
I
didn't
can't
get.
believe you did. We got it the last time we had went before that too, and it was like, what the hell is coming up here?
I got a robot at Las Trojas, the Mexican restaurant I went to a few weeks ago. I was like, oh, okay.
beef curtain is like top notch
It
name of all
is.
time.
It is. It's a good one. It's a good
And
one.
it's also funny because she's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
That's what I was
So-
gonna say too. It's
So
funny about
steel
Like-
curtain.
that. yeah.
yeah. It just works out. It just
And
works
what was
out.
this
Yeah.
one's effect?
So this one is so on breezes it was +1 to the +1 to the 8, +1 to the 9, and if either player rerolled their previous turn roll, this card is also a lead.
All right, what's the 8 and 9? Because technique
eight.
makes sense, right?
Tech and grappler the 8 and
All right, I can live with that.
9. Yeah.
Yeah, not massive bonuses, but it can be elite. And because she's a colossal smasher, if in a booked match, it's a lot harder to deal with. Like
Yeah.
it's like oh, I have a dead 14 against a colossal smasher. Well, I'm gonna hit you with this 14 that stops lead finishes.
Yeah. I think the trade off. I think it's a good trade off now of having like lead and follow up finishes for like book matches because like honestly you just gotta make a business decision at some
The
point. on
new
whether you're gonna-
well, the new ACCW champion just ran every single one against Jordan Oliver, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, against the goat, like he had the option to use one and he didn't, right? But like in the same sense, I teched in an unstoppable stop, and now I don't have a number 3, you know?
Yeah.
So like that sort of trade-off is very good. Because even like you don't play the bonus card, and because you didn't play it, you gave your opponent a dead card. So I feel like that one-on-one chess match is really cool. Card is also I have about an hour, folks.
Okay. I got
And
about.
I intend very much so to use as much of it as possible for whomever would like to be here.
Did you do the changes to June?
Agility needs to be green on
Yeah,
the
yeah, I was
grapple.
just about to say that too.
Thanks. I know people are going to flip out. She has 2 finishers that give 9 to a 10.
Wah.
Oh,
I mean, that's kind of child's numbers these days.
Yeah.
if agility needs to be green on which one?
The grapple. You have agility as orange.
Gotcha. Thank you. Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, Kirk says we need to make his.
Oh yeah, sheepy
We
baba.
got it. Yep. Well,
He just said in the chat. We're just reading it.
yeah. Is it called Sheepy Baba?
Yeah.
It is
Yep.
That's fun.
because of Booker T going shucky ducky quack quack.
Yeah, yeah. I also did Sheep of the Era, I think. I'm pretty positive. of that.
Ah.
Grand Pack sheep.
Yeah.
Nice.
I try my best to do things that are like, one, not only what's needed for the game,
All right,
um,
sorry about that.
but also like what I feel would be good for people, and the characters in general. I think Hulk is going to be happy with what he's got.
Uh, Trey, Trey says no lead finish with -6 to power, -4 to grapple. What world are we in?
Yeah, that was like, sometimes I got to tell myself, like, dude, I don't care how much sense it makes. That's a -3, -2, right? Like,
That's
it
still
should
a
have been like
lot.
-3,
Yeah.
-2, which would have been fine. And like, if this is the first or second turn of the game, this is a lead and double the bonus, something like that, right?
Or make it easy splash, make it a DQ. Make him spectacle to make him always ready to throw it as a lead.
Yeah.
It was it was hilarious. Like
And,
in Southern
Polverino, like
Fried,
I
it was just
said,
destroyed.
It was
he did it
monstrous.
twice in one game and once off a bonus. He was like, insanity.
Yeah, he. That's how I died in top 8 of the CAC. Is he hit me with the strike, and I'm playing Vacation Commissioner. I'm like, oh cool, I don't have a 10, and he rolled a 9. I can only break out one way because it's a stip.
If either player reroll their turn rolls, cards also lead. Don't want to be wrapped up in them beef curds.
Don't want to get caught in the beef curtain. You ain't getting out.
Kirk says shiny cheetah it. Make it an or.
Make it an or, yeah. It can't be a lead or the bonuses. Or negatives.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, you got it.
What was I thinking? I gotta go back.
We told you too.
You did, and you did. I admit what I'm wrong.
And you were like, oh well, it might have already gotten printed, and we were like,
It did change. I didn't think it was getting printed because, like, my goal was everything that was done by Denoy was supposed to come out in the grand packs, and like that didn't happen. And then I was like, it's printed. I should probably throw this out and do it again. But then I was like, grand packs could use 3 new characters right now. That'd be pretty cool. So, like, yes, my judgment was a little crowded. I am human.
And it's just like sometimes you just got to see it. You just got to see it to know how toxic it actually is. I feel like.
We saw it at Southern Fried, and that's why I was like, "Hey, John Polverino, I need you to show Steve because he doesn't understand." And now you understand.
The problem was like, again, no excuse for me getting like super butthurt and being a crazy sore loser. That is never excusable by any stretch of the imagination. I knew it. Like I was like, yeah, we're gonna change this. That's what I think. Like hurt.
He just hammered it in.
Yeah, it's like we talked about it last night in detail. So anyway, have fun.
That's the most funny John.
I wanted to do I want to do some metagame stuff. Yeah, Pete, love him to death. But that was the only deck he could have possibly played, right?
He just did not have another deck. He could not do it.
Yeah, you can't build winning ticket for me yet.
I want to tweak this a bit. Put that up in here. I think that looks awesome. I love Val. Good dude.
Yep.
Yeah, Val.
You guys wanted to fire Val, man. You weren't here for those days.
I was.
Nah.
I'll never live that down.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not familiar with those days.
He was an artist under the name Roval. I think it might have just been Roval. I don't think he did this last name.
Oh, yeah, I remember hearing about
And like,
it.
I never thought it was like bad enough to be like, this guy can't work here. But like, it was a pretty.
He's never been Panda.
No.
Yeah, and what's weird? Like, Panda is a great dude, and like for me, I know that's not the greatest answer, but he's a really very nice guy. He's very reliable. I put him on other projects that are not always related to Super Show. And like I've known him for like a decade now. And it's like you try to give people as much work as possible. Some people love his Ikazo stuff. Like they think it's so cool. And like I never really had a major issue with it, obviously, but like I could see some of it. I don't like this at all, and I like try to explain to him like for what you're charging, which is a lot. Like this is what this guy is doing, So.
I think the Jason and Polverino
very...
Legendary Acknowledgement is one of the funniest yet worst cards in the game.
I do.
Dude, it is like that. What's funny? I think that artist crushed Figure 4 Skullhold. right? It's the same one. I think that one
Yeah.
happens to look really cool, and I think Slytherin calculates well. The legendary acknowledgement is like
Just a little off.
it's goofy, right? It's like it's
Yeah.
goofy for whatever
They
it is.
made Jason Falstone look like a gorilla.
It was so fun. It is funny.
I've been
It's so
telling Lord of
funny.
the Dance that I think he should do an alt art character at least for Lord of the Dance because I feel like Elvis would be the one to do it. I know Val is cool too, but I think like a really sleek looking person in the whole like tuxedo with the tails would look really, really amazing. And like he needs the update on his art. And again, that's who he picked. So like I don't criticize. Do you have the logo for this one, Schmidt? I know
No, I don't.
you've been like dry humping the keyboard for trying to make this one.
Hey,
I didn't know who was doing it, so I'll work
Y'all-
on something.
Super
I'm
Sentai.
unfortunately
Yep.
I'm gonna have to go to work. I gotta get to work. They need me up there, so I'm gonna head into work. I appreciate it. I finally made it here. It wasn't too bad.
We did
was
it.
like
We
we
did
made
it.
it a
How
year
long
later.
was it? I mean, you haven't beat Chris Pate. Chris Pate still
No.
has Brawl Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pate
it
still
was
has,
a
like,
year, almost a year. When was Southern Fried 2024? It was in July, so
It's been about a year.
If you make time for me, people, I make time for you. I don't want to go and just design it without people, but if you give me the green light, like I'll just make your character. But I don't want to make it, which I've done in the past. Then people are like, "Nah, this is not the direction I want." I was like, "Well, that was 9 months ago, you know."
yeah,
So I rather just stay on the sideline until you.
yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it, y'all. I appreciate it, Steve. So
Thank you, Chuck. Thank you,
yes.
thank you.
Drew, thanks. Bob, thanks.
problem,
Good
brother.
seeing y'all. Schmidt, thanks.
Later, Chuck.
But yeah,
See ya
I'll see
later
y'all
tonight.
tonight for a little Boss Roddy beatdown.
Guys, I mentioned it before. Ladder cards on the line, so get that thing signed up. For me, a full grip is 24 people. You know, if we get to 32, which is probably not likely, I will definitely up the pricing. But let's get to 24. Go.
We can.
I
We're
might
talking
have
about-
missed it earlier. The Boss Friday, it's no top 96 and whatever steps, or what are we doing?
I did not announce the steps, but I will put some in there.
Okay.
All right, perfect. All right, see y'all.
Harder clutch is not
Like-
coming up. It's so annoying.
I am gonna run back to work as well, so have
Alright,
a
Bob.
good
Gotta just-
afternoon.
Bob,
Now
I
that
love
I've stopped
having you here,
trashing
so
Bob's
now we got to
name.
talk more shit about.
But
that.
I was
Let's-
trying to
Whoa!
get
500
erratas.
bits!
I'm
Oh
so
man, somebody cover
confused.
that. I don't have my phone. Sorry. I would be greatly appreciative if someone did that.
That's why I started saying trashing his name.
Dude, I love that Popa Press Slam is getting so much love because it was one of those cards where I was like, I'm not sure if it's good enough. But like when you think about it, +5 in bonuses and draw a card is pretty damn solid.
The TVA and Yasmin, both massive fans. Like the Yasmin ran that for her World Championship reign all the time. I was running it. I ran it in Dosmodius for 6-stop. Like I was big fan.
I used it in a CAC that I jobbed out to Bob Dunlip with High Water after he got gold to 4.
Trey won the Cyclone CAC with it, and then John Polverino was like, "But you have a 5-2 and 8 and a 6-2 and 8." And Trey's like, "I'm not trying to win on crowd meter 2." And that's when John P was also like, "But you're not running crane kick either." And it's like, yeah, I don't have a discard pile with this deck.
Thank you very much for
Yeah, I mean,
bits. Appreciate it, brother.
who
Yeah,
did that?
Ron, Mr.
Ron.
Rumble.
Mr.
Rumble,
Rumble
thank you
got
so
it.
much. Sorry, I was in the zone here. Oh, sheepy, sheepy, baba.
Sheepy, sheepy, baba. Where is... Do I want a space? No.
Does this mean that every skill has one of these now? I think it's pretty close. Right?
Yeah.
I don't think oh, well,
we
the
need-
Bearcat dropkick is coming out.
Is Grapple still
Yes.
missing?
Yes, Grapple's
Grapple's the
only
last one, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we have Carter Clutch in this. We've got the Bearcat drop kick,
Right,
and
this
then
should be
the
fun to be like
Moonsault
that.
leg drop, and then Popa.
It's funny because these are the only like generics that I stock in my build binder now when I travel.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Really?
They're good.
Yeah, I mean, they're not the only ones. They're the only non-keyword ones. So I stock like table cards in case I get in a random tables match and whatever. But in terms of generics, you don't want to be at umbrella holded or whatever. So yeah, you want something with a skill requirement.
I mean, Jackknife is really good. Like I played that match with Tim, and again, it was a banger of a match. I mean, I feel like you can't X for a better Super Show game. He hit a finisher, I hit a finisher, he hit a finisher, I hit a finisher. It was like ultimate back and forth. Getting a card from your discard pile is friggin' really strong.
It is, unless you play against a bunch of people who don't have discard piles these days.
Yeah. Which is very true. 663.
Bless ups to Trey and his. You never have anything in your discard pile to hit me with.
Mm-hmm.
It is really interesting because I'm not gonna lie. I feel very much in control of my games when I'm high work. It's like I was off track. I managed to survive a little bit, and like it gets to the point where like if my opponent rolls strike, it's just fatal for them, right? Like eventually they get outpaced. The ability to grab your finisher and throw it back is insanely strong, as we know. So those hook the top ropes and stuff are really good. And if you're very heavy on like your grumpy style, as I would call it, you might just have cards that you can't play just because you have no targets in your discard pile. So like I was really proud of the designs on those cards. I think they were really great for competitive play.
Ron says he did the grapple. It's done.
Oh,
Ron
well,
Rumble
we're
said-
done.
Yeah, he's just waiting in the queue. So unless there's no.
What was the name of it?
What was the name of it, Ron?
What did it look like? I mean, or because I don't have my cards with me, but
Decollating Neckbreaker.
did we make that one yet?
We didn't.
right?
No. It should have a bomb in the name. Yeah, I agree.
All right, now I really am leaving. Bye bye.
Get out of here, Brian.
Bye, Bob.
See you, Bob.
Silver Dragon.
Doing all this work to find the submission skill card.
It's Brian Lee. It for sure has bomb in it. Well, that's 10 to an 11. So if you get that, that's fine. Also,
Right.
your grapple is fine.
He's been very popular too, actually.
Who? Jonathan in Korea?
North Korea.
Yeah.
I just got one finally.
I am never afraid of playing against a discard comp ever again after playing against Johnny Korea playing Aaron Dallas in Faction Wars. I put Choppa in play and the light left his eyes.
Huh.
I love Choppa. I was running the Head of Steam with Terra Skull, and it was just one of those cards that like it does help you when it comes out. A lot of people play the ships and stuff. It's very good to have that utility of like, oh, these cards are not dead forever. Against the Danhausen will really save you.
Alright, let's see. Let's see if my custom shapes are up to date. Nope, they're not. They're on the other one.
What does Vakar actually call this?
She calls it the Devil's Kiss.
Yeah, Devil's Kiss. Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool name. Sheepy Baba.
Hyphenate Sheepy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm saying it probably looks better with the hyphen between Sheepy Baba. Come on.
Mr. Rumble, who was the artist on that card?
Let's see.
Asking. Again, I don't have my phone. I'm sorry.
I'm looking more as I'm trying to get this Orchestra Red logo.
But how would you know who the artist is on the card?
I'm waiting for him.
Ron Rumble.
He either wanted both hyphens or neither. Well, we got both
What?
hyphens. He's talking about. Ron says either Elvis or Val.
Oh, okay.
Big fan.
If it is Val, I will move it to Elvis if he wants it sooner than later. Because Elvis just finished up Smart Mark Sterling. I've been trying to keep him free for the Cardona set. I started talking about before.
Him slamming me is impressive.
Right?
Should I? Yeah, that is right. It's the power of the braid. Should I wait to launch the Kickstarter to after Gen Con? I think it's just
I
like
think so.
I'd
Some
wait
people
to
say-
fulfill your Kickstarter. Like, just
That's what I'm
let it
thinking,
bre-
right?
Let
Like, at
it
least
breathe.
give us a better, yeah. And I'm just gonna have to talk to Matt and be like, Matt, sorry, dude, I want to, do this the right way.
Yeah, like it's like, hey, we're
Like,
trying to
not knowing when the
fulfill.
stuff is coming with the boat is like one of the many reasons I don't like going overseas.
Yeah, the overseas definitely horrific timing for you,
Yeah, not great.
which you can't predict, right? But it's just like, damn, a bunch of things back to back.
No, a lot of people are just like, we're not gonna deliver, you know.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I don't think that's fair.
yeah, a bunch of Kickstarter. Like my
Did you do a logo, Schmidt, or not yet?
It'll be done in a minute.
the big Kickstarter that I contributed to, the Stormlight Archive RPG, the Cosmere RPG, is just now delivering their stuff. That thing made
I almost did it again. They did an RPG based on that? Because that's the books that like is super.
yeah,
like,
yeah. So Brotherwise Games is making it. They made a board game for it, Call to Adventure Stormlight Archive, and I guess Brandon Sanderson liked working with them so much because that game, like, the art in it was incredible. Like, it was fun. It fit. Like, and instead of dice, you had like almost like dominoes. They were like bones that you threw.
Ooh, that's cool.
That was cool, and it was very cool, like, just building your character. And then this Stormlight Archive RPG, like, it is D&D with extra steps. Like, it has extra flavor stuff, and like, they had actual veterans. Like, they hired on people from former Wizards of the Coast and stuff to help make it. And I just got like the copies of like a bunch of the books and stuff, and it looks awesome. Possum and Chuck and I might be playing it.
I popped Gropey really, really hard, and he was so mad at me. I was in a car with a friend, and he had the audiobooks on, and I like sent him a picture, and he's like, "Oh, you're getting into it," and I was like, "Nah, I'm just in the car with a friend." But from what I heard, it sounded really awesome.
No, it is. Like, it is big on dealing with mental health, and then there's also like dudes with giant swords and power armor. So it's kind of sick, and then like the other series, Mistborn, which they turned it into like they're doing all of the different worlds. It's like everybody has like some people have like Magneto-ish powers,
I like
Uh-huh.
and like there's a scene where the main girl, she just like flies using horseshoes and like throwing a horseshoe into the ground, pushing off of it, and then just spinning like that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and he based it off of like the first book in the story is
There you
like
go.
Ocean's 11 in a world where the Dark Lord won.
Oh,
Because yeah, that's basically like the basis for Mistborn: The Final Empire. Big fan.
oh, I like it. This
Yeah.
is-
I've been trying to do a lot more reading. I feel like reading in general is just good for your mental health and your brain.
Absolutely. When I was sick in the hospital,
Wow.
that's when I started reading.
Yeah, and I had very, very bad sleep patterns.
Mhm.
I'm talking like staying up till 3, 4 in the morning, abusing sleep aids, whatever I could get my hands on. And when I started reading myself to sleep, that disappeared. So I definitely recommend it to somebody who feels they might have
Logos
insomnia.
in the
It tires out your brain, so that's really
There were like times where like once I got in a groove, I would literally like pick up the book and turn my book light on and like get rid of my phone and like not even get through a page. And for me, that is like perfect. So I reread the Harry Potter series, starting at book 4 on, which I don't know, it's just a thing I do. And I thoroughly enjoyed
that's when it
it
gets
again
more exciting.
on the revisits. Yeah. And then I actually read The Cursed Child, which got like horrible reviews
Yeah, it
by
did.
people. And I'm in the minority here. I mean, I'm very easy to please. I loved it. I couldn't put it down. It was a fast read. I felt like it was really cool in the world. I know people have issues with like the time turner, but like I don't know, man. It's a book about magic. Like
Yeah.
there was a time turner. Get over it. I really enjoyed it. So I must say that.
Is this the
Uh,
face card?
No, that's not. Sorry. Good call.
Uh,
That would be a cool
I-
face card,
I
right?
put the logo in the chat, real quick and dirty. I like
Yeah,
it.
that I remember Bob saying that when he was at Gen Con, the Brotherwise booth there, like they looked all like incredibly hyped, and apparently like the next week they launched their Kickstarter and it made $15 million.
Jesus.
That was the RPG or the book?
This was the RPG. The books make
Was the
40
highest ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right?
The
Did I
secret
do that
projects
twice?
made
What's
like
going on?
40. The books made like $40 million. Like the leather bound, which I have, and they are incredible. Like they make like at least $20 million. Like this.
Wow.
These look insane.
Those look dope. I like those.
Yeah, this is the second one.
I am reading the Dexter books. I love Dexter.
Oh.
It's one of my favorite shows. I love every season. I mean, even the last couple ones.
I fell out of love whenever he turned into a lumberjack. Like,
In the
that's
new
what-
one, New Blood.
At the end of the original series, when he was like, yeah, I'm a lumberjack now. I was like, all right, man, I'm out.
Yeah, he.
Because that's how it ended.
I happen to really like New Blood. Some people don't love it. I thought it was great. I thought Original Sin was great. This new season has been like absolutely incredible. I don't know if it can keep the momentum. I'm wondering if it's going to go like super off the rails and be ridiculous, or like super off the rails and be awesome in the best possible way. So it's really good. I mean, I recommend. I watched New Blood. I mean, twice. I definitely liked it. This is a cool logo, Schmidt.
Thank you.
I love it. The gold on these books.
We forgot to put the higher class logo on.
I didn't do any of the logos.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I didn't do any of the factions. So just
Yeah,
drop me a
it
PM
is.
and I'll get it.
Yeah.
It is higher class for Chuck and TVA for Beef.
And then what about the first one we did?
Think Tank.
We just-
I don't
Think
have the
Tank.
I don't have the Think
Think
Tank
Tank
logo.
for Amos.
I'll DM you the details.
Yeah, the
Oh, this looks dope.
So
I'm sorry.
Dexter's books, which I read them originally like in real time with release, right?
Yeah.
And I kind of fell out of reading, and obviously like the Dexter show kind of has a resurgence. And when I was in the thrift store, believe it or not, I found a book which I wasn't sure which number it was. It just happened to be book 4, which is what I was up to, and now there's 9.
awesome.
So I'm like pretty excited that I just started that.
I have an idea on a logo placement for this.
All right, well let's just stick
Okay.
to our guns because we're not time.
Okay.
And then what is his power?
Power 10. That was all Red Warriors. On.
Tech?
Tech 7.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be 9 with the color scheme. Agility?
Agility 8.
Strike.
Strike 9. Sub 5. Grapple 6.
Okay, he has a very strange gimmick here, so I want
Yeah.
to just like make sure it's okay.
When your opponent hits the card, your turn roll is +2. When you hit a card, your turn roll is -2. Yeah.
this guy really wants an orchestrated tokusatsu fight where it's just hitting back.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
should this be when your opponent hits a card? When a player hits a card, their turn roll is -2. Because like I don't know if this would happen, but like backdrop over the top says my opponent can't increase their turn roll. So now it's like I backdrop you over the top, and now I'm just gonna like infinitely get +2 to my turn rolls. So. Would that be like a?
Sorry, somebody was asking me about the event.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if the off chance my opponent plays a card, you're like, or Kendo Stick Uprising.
Right.
Uh-huh.
It's just like every time I hit a card, my opponent gets +2 to roll and draws a card. So
I
like when
either player hits a card, their next turn roll is +2.
-2, I think would avoid that.
-2, yeah, you take away the kendo stick uprising
Yeah.
part of it. Back hurting is in hell.
It is outlined in black, Slamilton.
The logo?
He's saying, should the name of the competitor outlined in black? It's hard to read against the red music notes. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna do a stroke on it too.
okay, yeah. I still have it up. I can stroke it up a little bit more. Giggity.
I don't want you stroking anything on stream. All right.
I was gonna say.
We'll leave that to horse. Anyway,
Oh boy.
when either player hits a card, their turn.
That was good, Schmidt. That was quick.
Right? Now,
I think this is a better version of that, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
The -2, yeah.
Okay. And now I feel like this is not a good gimmick, unless I'm glaringly missing something. I mean, I guess like what you could do is play massive turn roll boost on your turn, right?
Yeah, but if you do the massive turn roll boost, it's so if you do the 7 through 9 that has the +3 now.
Yeah.
You're just getting a 1, which is the math is.
Which like the fact that you're offsetting your opponent might be good, right?
Yeah.
You know, things like beat down and blindside tackles and stuff. It's going to be interesting. All right, strike finish. What's it called?
Finish is called the Orchestra Climax Final. I would say
Orchestra Climax Final.
Final. I would just go Orchestra Climax, but that's just
well, you didn't pay for it. So.
I know I didn't.
So here we go. What does it do?
2 to tech, 1 to agility. If the crowd meter is 3 or higher, and this card is stopped, put it on top of your deck. Yeah, you gotta put an E at the end of final.
I think 3 is too low, given the cards that we have.
Yeah.
Because like your opponents, like they would hit a card, so they would get -2 to their roll, right? So this is probably good. That logic is sound, right, Drew?
Yeah.
Like if it's 3 or greater, I play this, you stop it, you get -2 to your roll, and I just throw it again. So like, I feel like
yeah.
I mean, getting to crowd meter 3 when everyone gets a -2 to turn roll is already going to be a grind.
Brian, well, I'm talking about like lightning strikes and stuff, right? Like,
yeah.
I love how
is 4-2 punishing? I don't know. I just don't like this. Like, I'm never going away card, right?
I mean, there's a lot of if stop. Listen, it's also an if stop strike, and that's the one that people are preparing for. So I don't think 3 is like too absurd. Like, and if you're not playing freeze, don't move, or any, God forbid, any if stop protection in today's world, like, listen, man, you got God, but it has to be crowd meter 3 or lightning strikes to play to get God anyway.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
It's also like
the Cosmic Crusaders, right?
And it's also like, it's not better than like Nadia Mai.
No. Is the person who commissioned this, are they doing the other 4 colors? Do you know?
I don't know. I do not know.
Alright. This one.
Where the hell is my phone? That's what I really want to know. Okay, next.
Grapple. It's called the Big Band Swing.
Oh boy, another swing.
Oh yeah, right? We gotta be aware of that. Is that Zach actually getting swung?
Maybe.
Maybe. Your wife took it. Did she give it? Oh, did Sam take it? Did Sage take it?
Oh, that's right. Did she ever give it? But she took it, right, at the beginning of the show.
I believe she did. Yeah, and Kirk pointed out. I don't know who commissioned it there. John.
That'd be Mr.
Ron.
Sean Carter. Wait, so that would mean that it's back here, right? Like, it's definitely here.
Unless did she give it back to you?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let me ask.
Was this Sean Carter?
That's what I had heard from Paul.
Okay, you guys, you just screwed me up so bad. That was last night she took my phone.
Oh, okay. That was Michael Kirk.
That's so funny. All right. Big Band Swing. What does this one do?
Discard or bury up to 4 cards. Your finish roll is +1 for each card. I'm reading off of what the text says here.
Yeah, come on, keep going. Yeah.
Your opponent may bury up to 5 cards in their may bury up to 5 cards. Their breakout roll is +1 for each.
So you get 4, they get 5?
Yeah.
So you discard up to 5 cards?
You discard or bury up to 4 cards. Doesn't say from where. Your finish roll is +1 for each. Your opponent may bury up to 5 cards. Their breakout roll is +1 for each card.
Could you do this one? Each player
This competitor.
each player has up to 4 cards in your hand. This is weaker, I mean, stronger than what he pitched because they can't get a net +1, right?
Each player pairs with 4 cards in their hand. Your finish roll is +1 for each card you buried. Your opponent breakout roll are +1 for each card they buried. I think it's
Because the other one, they could have buried 5. Here, this is only an even watch. An even swing. No
okay.
pun intended. Each player buries up to 4 cards in their hand. Your finish roll is +1 for each card you buried. Your opponent's breakout rolls are +1 for each card they buried. Drew, what do you think of this card? Is this way too good if you play hand destruction? Like,
It does lead itself to a hand destruction thing, but it's also like if your guy you're playing against has more cards in hand than you, which hand destruction characters are by themselves slower than non-hand destruction, just because they're focusing.
Because you're like going to hit a hand destruction card and then have -2 your turn, right? So like,
yes, so more than likely they're going to get a card back.
yeah.
So it's going to be a +1. I think it's fine. I worry about the swing, but it's a lot more reasonable than the recent swing that you made.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. What about the sub?
Sub is called the Sentai Sleeper. It's a spotlight.
You're gonna have to spend that one for me.
Sentai.
Sentai.
Yep.
Nice. And what does this one do?
2 to sub, 2 to grapple. This card counts as 2 cards for revealing, discarding, or burying from hand.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So could give him the edge in this one. Now this is an interesting question. And I'm just do this one out loud. Each player buries up to 4 cards in their hand, right? So can I bury 4 and this one makes it 5 for the trigger? Or
yes.
can I not bury You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it would. It would. So the Sentai Sleeper, as it is right now, would be like John Dre's card, where it counts as extra for gimmick.
Right. So what I'm asking is, if I reveal 4 cards, right, and this is one of them, do I get +5 to my finish roll, or because I revealed that, I can only reveal 2 other cards?
Oh, I think you would just do 2 others if it counts as 2 because it occupies 2 spots.
Right? If this card would be buried, you may reveal it, and it counts as 2 cards.
Yeah, so that way your opponent has to bury 4 cards to get +4, and you only have to bury 3.
Yeah, like the other way
It would be a
sounded
spotlight.
cool in my head, right?
It would
It
be
is going to be a spotlight
yeah.
anyway, but the other way I was thinking, like, is there a way to phrase it where you reveal 4, but it counts as revealing 5, right? Like that's, I don't know if I just confused everyone with that. You get what I'm saying? Whereas like I reveal
Yeah,
my
I
4.
see.
The way it's
Yeah.
worded now, I don't think.
No, he would just get the bonus of not having to bury an extra card and would still get +4.
Yeah, but it still could be a wash. I think what I was saying would make it like more powerful, right? Because then you could get the net +1. But here is like, I'm gonna bury 4 cards in my hand, but I actually only buried 3.
Yeah, it's like John Dre. Brian Lee is slamming his desk or slamming his fist on the table, telling it said give the extra +1. Which, I mean, +5 is not that bad. If he has to bury an extra card.
Yeah.
The problem is like you could make this card ridiculously strong by playing, like, you might not even seem that much, but like things like springboard leg drop, dude. Like if I have 6 cards in my hand and my opponent has 4, my finish roll is +2. Like that's pretty killer, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. He might be right. He might be giving a really good one. But then you'd have to change the wording of this card. When this card is,
Yeah.
you'd have to say like when this card is buried.
You're not chaining. You're not chaining turns together. It's because you're getting a -2, so it is harder.
When this card is buried, you may reveal it, and it counts as no. I think it has to be wood, because you want to use this against a sweet and salty impact drop, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
like this is giving it more defensive capability, where like they sweet and salty you, and you're like, oh, I'm going to do this. This should be buried or discarded, right?
Sure. I don't know how many things are going to hit you with a discard too.
The ship.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a good one, right?
Yeah, you're missing a would be. It needs a be in
would be.
Wood in there.
Yep.
Thank you.
I did this pretty quickly. And it counts as 2 cards.
I like this.
What were you saying with the logo, Schmidt?
Put it up the top.
I hate that look.
Okay.
But, I mean, I do agree with it. Like, you mean
That's
like
fine.
up here? No, I got to do too much work. So I got to finish that. So. It'd be so cool to like debut this guy like a sci-fi convention.
He's a big, Sean, a big Super Sentai fan, man.
Yep. Isn't he has the entrance he did? That the shirt he's wearing references Kamen Rider.
Oh yeah, decent with the steel chain.
Yep.
Thanks, Steve.
That was such a funny thing, like.
I
and like you
to them
can't even
about
get
that.
mad, right? Because
Yeah.
it's like spelled right. You know?
Well, I talked with Sean, and it's like, yeah, it's supposed to be Descent, and I'm like, yeah, but as a Southern man, I'm like, yeah, that boy decent with the steel chain.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It worked too. I mean, I would
Yeah.
have been way more upset if it was not
Yeah.
worked, but I think it actually came pretty funny. And it like makes sense, right? Exactly makes
Yeah.
sense.
It's like, yeah, he's decent with it.
And that's like the ultimate compliment if you're in a nightmare game. When
Yeah.
either player hits a card, their next turn roll is -2. Either player, I want to like codify as you or your opponent, right?
Right.
Not target, because target wouldn't make sense.
I was about to say,
I think this could have some serious potential if you build it.
make
I
it
don't know
a
about the
player and
finish
introduce
synergies.
it into tag.
Right?
When
I don't
a
know if
player
it
hits a
makes
card,
sense.
their next turn roll is -2.
Yeah. Yeah, right? That would be chaos. I wonder if it like
Dang it.
the finish synergy doesn't have much like synergy, what I'm saying strategy wise, but I think if you did like amp yourself up with turn roll boost, this could be very powerful. Right? I'm talking about like the big ones where you're like bow to none. My next
Yeah.
roll is your next roll is -8 and I get a -2. Like you don't care, things like that. So I feel like this does have some potential to be pretty good.
Yeah, you could run power or strike bout and on. So
Yeah. I'm definitely, when this comes out, this will be something I pick up.
I think I did set out to do everything I wanted today. Let me just
Yeah.
double check that. I really got to get this keyboard a little higher. The big band swing. Each player buries up to 4 cards in their hand. Your finish rolls +1 for each card you buried. Your opponent's breakout rolls. What's kind of cool about this too is like if this card is a wash, you get closer and closer to like the death strike kind of, right?
yeah, the
Right.
finale.
Play like a set up the table or something. I don't know.
I just play bury to where they can't bury 4 cards, and I just get a +3 to my finish roll.
I
+3
think
or
we
4
should
to my
make this
finish roll.
+3, +2,
Go for it.
Go for it.
right? I mean, it's nothing here.
Yeah, 5 to an 8, 6 to an 8. Yeah, that way you can throw it if it's higher crowd meter, and it'd be good.
Yes, right? I mean,
If it's gonna be if he's gonna like just boost the crowd meter with the grapple.
yeah. I mean, you might even get techie and play like backslide, right?
Power 10.
Yeah.
Power 10, right? You got the backslide, and now it takes 1 card out of their hand, or even like schoolboy, right? I just want massive card advantage on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a -2 to my next turn roll, but I just drew 2 cards, or I made you random bury 1.
Were you able? I do have a little bit of time before I have to go. Were you able to drop those faction logos in here?
I do not have Think Tank. I can drop the other ones in. Give me 2 seconds.
Who have we done recently with Think Tank?
Rep
Rep
Dave.
Dave.
Rep Dave.
That should be pretty easy to pull.
I do have higher class on standby. Higher class. And the other one was Constellation, right?
No, TBA.
I have that somewhere. Let me look for it. Give me a moment.
Because she doesn't like play the game, right? But she is very much like one of our group. Like known her for over 10 years.
There we go.
Spoke at their wedding, etc.
My man Chuck is a simple man. Sometimes that's all it takes to find love.
Find someone who can talk just as much trash and loves wrestling.
This is an alien invasion, I think.
It
Wolf
sure
Rider.
is. I took
I
the
feel like
picture.
I did that already.
I
And
didn't see you
this
do
too.
it.
Yeah, I
didn't
did
see-
these 2 cards.
Okay.
I did not get to do my alt art of everyone's enemy. How cool is this one?
Oh, I love that.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Oh, that's great.
Higher classes in the chat.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
TBA.
All right, remember, folks, 24 signups, ladder cards on the line today.
I had to pull out my TVA flag for that my tag team champion promo.
That was a great promo. We made promo of the week and it wasn't over 2 minutes.
Nah, I knew it was gonna be over 2 minutes because I did
Oh,
two
yeah.
different. I did 2 different costumes. Did 2 different points of view.
What in God's name is this shit?
That's what I have. That's
Oh,
what
it
Grump
included
gave
the
me.
background.
Don't.
Maybe I get lucky here. Yeah.
There you go.
Any idea what a JPEG is?
God dang it, Bobby.
Probably do bottom left so it doesn't cover the Altar on the right.
Is TVA usually square?
Yeah, it's
How has that
square.
appeared in the past?
Let's see. It's just square like that. You can make it fit whenever, like flip sides or whatever. I think it's the first one to actually have the just the promotion logo on it. Because the rest have factions, and mine didn't have. Mine just has TVA Commissioner, which I feel is self-evident.
And then the last one we had to do was
Think Tank,
right?
and that's Ref Dave. For
Amos.
Yep, Amus.
Wow, crushing it.
Oh God, it's Davner. Hogan really just
Please
had to so this is in one of the chats. Hogan just really just had to upstage Ozzy like this. True backstage politician. Jesus, man.
Dude,
Ah,
there are some people who are probably distraught right now.
yeah, I agree.
Ozzy and Hogan in a day, like
Is it Ozzy was yesterday, or was he 2 days ago?
whatever it was. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
not really little sense, but
While we're doing faction logos, can the new everyone's enemy, the Grand Pack one, get the refinery logo?
no Grand Pack characters have faction logos.
There you go.
Fortunately.
Yeah.
That's why Nairab didn't have the Coven logo.
Is that all of them?
That's all of them. That's the 3 we did, plus Orchestra Red. I don't think Orchestra Red has a faction logo yet, so
He should be a Cosmic Crusader, man.
I talked to Sean, see what he says.
Anybody? Is he around? I mean, he wasn't.
I don't. I could reach out to him.
All right.
And Sean Carter, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Did you do the changes for Junior at all, or no?
Did you do Junior or did I do Junior?
You did Junior, but I sent you the changes for his logo. For his
logo?
For not for his logo, for his gimmick, because it was way too complicated for him.
I try to tell you, man.
I know. We talked about it, and then I got an eyes rolling saying I wanted to change the gimmick. So So the change was when you roll your 8, next turn rolls +2.
Eight?
Yeah.
You want to do 8 or 6?
You said, when we talked about it, you said do
Yeah.
Anastasia.
Well, -2, right? Yeah.
She's
just
-2.
7.
She's -2.
Yeah. I
So
mean, do you prefer 6 or 8?
I think 8. When you roll
That's what you prefer? Okay. Yeah.
when you roll 8, you're
Like the number 8?
the number 8, because she's number.
Slamilton asked if we could see Kirk's finisher just so he can take a screen cap for Kirk.
Roll 8.
We'll set up the kendo stick, didn't hurt nobody.
Is this too good? I don't know.
It's like Anastasia, effectively.
Yeah. What is Asia's 6? Anastasia's 6. How did she get that combo up?
Her 6 is
It's like grapple, right? Or agility.
She has 2 different stat lines, I thought.
Oh.
I'm looking right now. Give me a second. Her 6 is agility and
Or tech.
or tech.
Oh, so same thing.
Yeah, it's when you roll 7 for your turn roll, your opponent's next turn roll is -2. So it's just 8 and +2. Which, I mean, we live in a world with Nightmare King and Brian
Alright,
Cage.
so we got a crazy gimmick now. So this is to be something way more scaled.
Okay.
Well, this is way better than Nightmare King. No? And Brian Cage?
Because you can
Both
get...
of them.
Oh, yeah.
Double
because,
trigger, yeah.
Because, yeah.
So put it on the 6 if you think it's a little way better.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like it's 2 and 8. This is more like if I pump my 7 to an 8 like Anastasia, right?
Yeah.
You're just like, and you keep hitting them. It's like, it's pretty good. I remember the finishers were really good because we gave them some jank here. All right, so what's Anastasia have?
Anastasia is on strike. 2 to strike. This is the witch mark. Flip your opponent's hand. Choose 2 cards. Put one on top of your opponent's deck and bury the other.
So only +2 in bonus?
Only +2 in bonus.
Oh boy.
Are you, as an anime nerd, are
Yeah.
you spelling Gaelic like that to make it Irish?
Yes, because we can't
Okay.
do Gallic gun. That's
there you
why.
go. Okay. That's why I was
All right,
like...
what is our other finisher?
The Dark Bomb. Finish grapple. 1 to sub, 4 to grapple. Your opponent flips all cards in their deck and then randomly buries their discard pile.
Such a monster finish.
Yeah, that is good. And what is the last one?
Sub finish is 1 to technique, 3 to sub. Your opponent's next turn roll is -2.
So your next turn roll is +2.
Oh boy. This one's tough to do.
On that's talk when I have the
7.
It's a 6. There's no overboosters on his finishes at all. There's nothing that kills it.
She's an overbooster all around.
She's an overbooster on the... Well, if you run the... She's an overbooster on the strike finish, the grapple finish, and the sub finish. Depending... So if you go the sub 10 route, she's an overbooster on all 3 of her finishes.
Right. So, true. The gimmick is very good in my opinion. +1/+1, possible reroll, 3 9s, +1/+2, possible 2 breakout rolls.
Yeah.
Seem fine.
Seems fine to me, unless you. No, I'm fine with it. I don't care.
I don't know.
I'm good with what I'm good with it. I don't complain.
Matt, I don't know if your conversation is private, but I'm just letting you know it's currently not private.
I mean, like, I really need to get it up.
So, yeah.
Like, you just-
Expanded universe, new files. I just want to move
Yeah,
this
like-
to where it goes now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gram pack wage 3.
Yeah.
Close the folder or try again. Alright, we are updated.
Hey. All right.
File. Is there anything else I wanted to do?
Could you show Kirk's the sheepy baba so we can get a screenshot for him, please and thank you.
Everyone's enemy. I want to do the alt art, but that we can do.
Ooh, biggest man in the
another
land, baby.
time.
Oh, her business.
Get that American-made ladder card so you can see Kirk Polka's character. Dropbox. My folder.
There you go. All right,
I also
Slamilton.
made these 2 cards.
Sheepy baba.
Of hot cheese.
Oh my god.
Oh, this line is gonna exist? That's
oh
sick.
man.
It's a good line, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
And then
I like that. Don't mess with my cheese. Keys. Once per match, if you end your turn without playing a card bearer. Oh wow.
this is fine, right? Just a cool
Yeah.
entrance. Goes well with the bats. Sure, there's some guys that get some value out of this.
Yeah. Princess Anika, probably in 2 weeks we will get unless you want to talk to Steve about it offline. About doing the alt art. But I can tell you in 2 weeks, we'll have the Chosen One on Expanded Universe. When we come back.
Very nice.
We got a trio with himself, the Grump, and Simple Chuck.
All right, I gotta run, guys. I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
now
bye.
that Chuck's
man.
finally done his art.
Yep.